how, like, to who it was, but I said we had 31 viewers on the last stream.
It was!
That's it.
So yeah, if you didn't know, we got 31 fucking views on the thing. I don't know who's watching it, probably some bots, but hey, somebody watched it for some odd reason.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Makes it fun.
Yeah, so here we are, in hell. Or, not hell, I love this game, it's my favorite game.
Yeah.
But, you know. Okay. Any thoughts before we start, Randy?
Any thoughts?
Any thoughts, questions, concerns while we're live?
It's good to be back. It's fun.
Oh, we're also actually on time today, because last week we did it on, was it Wednesday? No, was it Thursday?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. This is an actual scheduled stream instead of an erratic one. So, yeah.
What? I don't believe it.
You better fucking believe it. Okay, so... Oh, yeah, we met my waifu.
Yeah!
Fuck yeah.
Waifu time.
Waifu. I am making my waifu with Clay right now.
Good.
That's the doll that I'm making. I am literally making. You know, people buy like resin figures of their waifus because they're fucking weebs. No, I fucking make my own.
Exactly.
It's also really fitting because she is a doll, like straight up a doll.
Yeah. Just a real doll.
If you didn't know, I love irony.
Fuck, it's you people again. Thank you, Noodles.
Thank you, Noodles. Hey, Noodles. Noodles. Is there anything wrong with the audio? Could you put that in chat?
Very funny. So what? He said no.
No? Okay, good.
No, as in nothing's wrong. You good? Okay.
Okay, good.
No, I will not help you.
No, I will not help you.
Ah, yes. Okay. What were we doing?
Did I show you this guy?
Yeah, you kind of showed me him.
Hunter. Thank you. To that old girl, you told her about this place, right?
Yeah, the bitchy one.
She'll make a conversation, but still, I'd rather see her alive anyhow.
I wouldn't. Kill her. Stab her. It'd be funny.
You can.
You can?
You can kill every single NPC in this game.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
They don't come back.
Oh!
Everything is permanent.
Yeah.
And isn't that great? Okay.
Time to listen to you little brain Germans for 2 hours again. Yay.
It's not gonna be for 2 hours.
Is that
probably
Mr.
gonna be
X?
5 hours. I mean, he kind of does. He's just a church guardian. That was a super scuffed kill. I'm sorry, look. Watch this. Oh, fucking hell!
Haha.
Let's make your internal external. Fuck! Okay, I used to be really good at doing a quick step to the left and then pulling off a visceral.
Yeah.
I got the timing off again.
Said 5 hours? Time to get popcorn.
Get fucking popcorn.
Get popcorn, get comfy. We're gonna be here for a bit.
Yeah. That also applies to you, Randy. We do also have fucking popcorn.
Yo!
We also have an air popper.
Air popper. Does it pop the air?
If you did it, we should get a face cam just so you can see my deadpan expression when Randy ever makes a horrible fucking joke.
And my giggling face. It's great.
It would be great, but also we're two ugly motherfuckers.
I'm gorgeous. I know what you're talking about.
I don't know. Have you looked in the mirror lately?
I have.
You have?
Yeah.
Well, you're fucking stupid.
Bring my camera? I could bring my camera, I guess.
I mean, yeah, we could.
I don't know how that would work with the setup because I didn't set it up, but
Yeah.
I probably could. It's just a USB.
It's just a
webcam.
USB. Fucking.
Don't.
Oh,
die.
but also the
First death in the street? Question.
No. These guys are super easy. They look scary, but they're not! I do get scared by them still. Also, I am doing pitiful amounts of damage! And it's so... Look! I am fully charging up an attack! Not fucking dying! Now stay dead!
I mean, he is a big dude. Big man.
He's a big dude, sure, but also he's a... neat thing to kill. Okay, so... This is like one of my... I'm really curious in the development of Bloodborne, like, what things happened, because, like, this is a really big game, so, like, some things... It has, like, culture made by the game devs, you know?
Yeah.
Like, and, like, how they function and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just baiting these guys out so I don't have to deal with carry-on crows. I swear that I'll show you what I think it is, but like you can see a lot of things like some things just didn't get added to the game, and you can sometimes see like little bits of evidence of that.
Yeah.
First death of the stream!
Whoa! We did it!
Okay.
I expected it to take longer.
Fuck you.
L. Whoa, what the fuck?
Whoa. Whoa, why did you have to give me the fucking hell? Ah.
Cause of Oni.
You hurt my soul. You just hurt me horribly.
Good. Makes it fun. But, what was I saying? I hate forgetting what it is. Germans have souls? Yeah, gingers are the ones that don't have souls.
Yeah, I've also surgically implanted 6 other souls.
Have you now? How'd that go?
I sometimes hear their voices.
So well, I assume.
Yes. So I sold my soul to the devil. Just for some background, I sold my soul to the devil. Yeah. So
one of them is straight solo. Yay!
Yeah, one of them is straight Sully. How did you guess? Sullivan's a friend of ours. We call him Sully. He's gay, but I took his soul when he was straight.
Exactly, it's great.
It's great.
We love straight people.
We hate straight people. What are we?
Fuck!
Yeah.
I didn't get that memo. Oh, big guy back. Woo!
No, they always come back good.
Yeah, whatever.
Except for the NPCs.
Except for the NPCs.
Yeah, those ones, once you kill it, even if you save reset, they're fucking dead forever.
Yeah.
It's great. Actually, no, there's one NPC you can bring back, but you don't necessarily kill her.
Oh.
But also, I like her too much to do that option, so...
Have you ever in one of your runs of Bloodborne?
I have...
You have.
Remind me, at Canehurst Castle, once we meet the Queen, and I'll tell you about it. I want to keep some things spoiler free. Okay, so here's this motherfucker. Die! Make your internal external.
Yummy!
Yeah, it's like lasagna.
Delicious.
Actually, no, lasagna, no, it's spaghetti that looks like kind of intestines, right?
I don't know.
We don't know.
I would say the Queen, that ugly bitch.
The Queen is beautiful. What are you talking about?
I have no reference, so I have no comment. But, that man beat you with a brick!
Yeah. If you can't tell, I didn't actually practice before this, so I'm gonna be really rusty.
That's fine.
I'm gonna shake off the rust, beat the shit out of
Crows.
Crows. These things are like my fucking bane of existence because they will actually kill me no matter how far I am in the game.
Yeah.
There's another area where they get real weird. Like, I think the developers, like, did a line of crack before this.
Well, obviously. I would hope so. That's what makes good game development.
Yeah. They're also Japanese, so it might have been, like, monster-laced with crack. Who knows?
Good. So that's some real hardcore shit.
Yeah. I forget this is a Japanese game. Like, it's so Victorian.
I do too, yeah.
But they did it really well. So well, in fact, I was able to use the architecture in Bloodborne, a literal video game, to do a school assignment on Victorian architecture.
Yeah. Which, I mean, you know, just look around. It looks really great for that.
Okay. This is, like, one of the few enemies that are like this.
Wrecking Ball.
Yeah. These are called church giants, just so you want to know.
Oh, don't die.
Oh, yeah, this guy hits hard. He's like...
He hit you through that gate. What? I guess it is a Wrecking Ball. So
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he also is fucking tanky as shit. Don't worry about it.
how long have you been playing Bloodborne? Like, how long?
No COVID.
Yeah.
I started then.
Oh, sorry, though. That's fair.
I've never beaten the game too.
Yeah. I did that. I just didn't know how long you've been playing. How long has it been out?
2015.
2015? I was saying 2016, 2017. I didn't know it was 2015.
It might be 2016. I swear, though, it is. Fuck!
Don't die. Don't
Fuck!
die.
Oh!
Yay.
Skill!
Skill.
Skill.
Don't get hit. Don't get hit again. Don't get like you did before. Oh, you did get hit.
The thing is that he has so much fucking range.
Yeah.
And also, he's quite erratic. He's one of, like, the few enemies like this. Like the church giant with a wrecking ball.
Yeah.
So, this place is really... This is an unfinished area. It literally... The only thing you get from this is one of my favorite things is called the monocular. It's just a simple antique, but it allows you to look around.
Oh, that's cool.
I used this so much for my school assignment because then I could get an actual look at things.
Close look, yeah.
This leads to nothing. You get a few goodies and stuff, but if you go down here,
You'll find stairs. That's what we're really here for.
yeah, you go down into this little catacomb area. Look,
Whoa,
chest.
Chest.
And a door. You just get a gemstone.
Yeah.
That door has no key.
Oh, really?
You can interact with it. So this was quite obviously something that was gonna be something.
Yeah.
But it never came to be. And you
Weird.
can sometimes just see little things throughout Bloodborne that are like that. Like, oh yeah, I wish if they ever remake this game
Yeah.
or make a 2. I don't really care. I just want more.
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 Or,
I'm a
yeah.
greedy bitch.
Do you think they ever will make a second one?
I don't know. I think they might.
Yeah.
There's been rumors of one, but there's also been a rumor every single week of Bloodborne for PC.
Yeah.
It's literally a meme at this point.
Yeah. As Half-Life 3 has become a meme kind of thing.
Yeah, Bloodborne. Oh yeah, by the way.
That dog just died on that fire.
Yeah, I do that because they have a really specific running pattern. So if you go in one area, that dog will literally burn themselves consistently.
That's amazing.
Can you see how much I've played this game, Randy?
Yes. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. I know how to fucking kill a dog with a bonfire.
How else would you kill a dog, lol?
By caning it to death.
I mean, yeah. Just like real life. No, don't cane dogs to death. That's a bad idea.
Yeah, cane people to death.
Cane people to death. That's okay.
Yeah.
As the saying goes, murder is okay, and murder anyone who says it isn't.
Who made that? I haven't heard that.
That was in Michael's bio. Or like his status or whatever.
Michael the Enigma.
Yeah.
Hooray.
I thought it was really funny.
I like that. Yeah, that is pretty fucking great.
Yeah.
I love Michael's sense of humor because it has such a good sense of irony.
Yeah. Irony is great.
If you don't, as you experience me delving into the madness, I love irony. My favorite kind of humor.
Very good humor. I like dumb humor. I laugh at phrases like pee pee poo poo watermelon. So.
Okay, this guy's super annoying. You'll see why.
He
in a
looks
moment.
funny.
Look.
He looks happy.
Two of them.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh,
Two
dogs.
Dogs are the fucking worst enemy in this game. I will swear to God.
Don't swear to God. That's the bad idea.
Okay, this might make me sound like a horrible person, but in this game, I love killing the dogs because they're such a hard enemy consistently.
Yeah.
Because they're so just evil. Like they made rabbit dogs.
Dogs.
Yeah. Actually, I've been looking into also yeah, levers. Look at them, so pretty.
Very well done.
I want them to make, so you know how like Omnidecks, like the Omni treadmill from like Ready Player One. Have you watched that show?
I have. It's been a while though.
First off, I hate the main character of it.
What
So
funny
much.
Bruce Spider-Man funny superhero name person?
I just hate that movie. But also, the guy's like a narcissist.
Yeah.
Anyways, the Omni deck. They have like this new VR thing where you can like walk around and stuff. I want them to make like some sort of like if Bloodborne for PC is made, it would allow for
Ooh.
mods. But
That would be cool.
VR Omni deck. I get to
Omni
walk around in Yarnum, which is the city that we are in, and go around. Also, I think you're gonna like this character. He's a hunter.
Ooh.
I'll let him explain himself. He also gives you a really good thing.
You're a beast
Nice.
hunter, aren't you? I knew it. That's precisely how I started out. Oh, beg pardon. You may call me Alfred, protege of Master Ligurius, hunter of vile bloods. So, what say you? Our prey might differ, but we are hunters, the both of us. Why not cooperate and discuss the things we've learned? Oh, very good. Very good indeed. Take this to celebrate our acquaintance. Beast hunting is a sacred practice. May the good blood guide your way.
That is Alfred.
Alfred seems like a cool dude.
There must be ood go on.
Go on.
As you know, well, I'm a
sorry.
simple hunter,
Good.
quite unfamiliar with the ins and outs of the institution. But I have heard that the holy medium of blood healing is venerated in the main cathedral,
Huh.
and that counselors of the old church reside in the high stratum of the cathedral ward. If you seek blood healing, and the church is willing, you should pay them a visit. Bougainworth is an old place of learning, and the tomb of the gods, carved out below Yarnum, should be familiar to every hunter. Well, once a group of young Bougainworth scholars discovered a holy medium deep within the tomb. This led to the founding of the Healing Church and the establishment of blood healing. In this sense, everything sacred in Yarnum can be traced back to Bougainworth.
Bougainworth.
But today, the college lies deep within a tangled wood, abandoned and decrepit. And furthermore, the Healing Church has declared Bougainworth forbidden ground. It's unclear how many of its scholars remain alive. But only they know the password that allows passage through the gate.
Interesting. That's not foreshadowing at all.
I bid you farewell. It
Oh,
has been
dude.
a pleasure. May the good
Everything
blood guide your way.
in this, everything someone says has a fucking meaning, and it also has like a.
You will never get like info dumps. Really, you have to look for it.
Yeah.
I love that part of this game because you could literally go through this entire game, kill everything, and not know shit.
Yeah.
You could just be a murder hobo, and it's a valid way to play the game.
Yeah.
I am a murder hobo. I literally like leave fucking corpses in my wake.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, here is the area, but Alfred.
Yes.
Thoughts? You like him?
Alfred seems like a nice guy. I like him a lot.
Yeah. I'm not. I don't really like his faction. The Healing Church.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because I'm edgy. But I kind of feel sad for the Vile Bloods.
Really?
The people he hunt.
Yeah.
But I like that you can be like I would like to imagine like Alfred, like if you were to be like, oh okay, yeah, I am like I feel sympathetic to the Vile Bloods. You could actually still talk to him. Like you could have a rational discussion with him.
Yeah.
Even though everyone in Yarnum's fucking bonkers, mad, whatever word you want to say.
Yeah.
I think he's a pretty respectable dude. This is a pretty cool area. Actually, I'm gonna leave this up to you.
Oh.
Do you want to do a special route?
Sure.
Or do the usual route?
What's cool about the special route?
Okay, actually, you can make a friend.
Friends always nice.
Or you can you can make a friend, or you can go through the back way.
I think I want to make a friend today. That would be cool. That's a big damn door. It's a heavy door. It's really cool the way they like do that.
Didn't you see the warning? Turn back at once. Old Yarnum, burned and abandoned by men, is now home only to beasts. They are of no harm to us. Turn back, for the hunter will face the hunt.
Yeah, it's fine. Crimson red.
Who needs red tie when you just have the blood of your enemies?
True.
I'm gonna turn back, level up a little bit, and then go
For
back.
entering that area, yeah. That's fair.
Yeah. So, you made your choice.
Yes.
Don't regret it.
I will not regret it.
Welcome. What is it? Very well. Let me.
Thanks, pretty lady.
My pretty lady, I'll fucking kill you!
I don't want her. Whatever.
Okay.
Skills.
So... okay. I'm gonna... How many blood are... Okay.
Over time, countless hunters have visited this stream. The graves here stand in their memory. It all seems so long ago now.
Oh, and also just, if you ever want to,
Farewell, good hunter. May you find
have me
your
look at
rest in
something,
the waking
or like,
world.
just tell me. I want you to see some stuff. Also, look at this.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Damn. Damn, the detail though.
The detail. Yeah. Fortify weapon.
Fortify. Cane.
Gotta cane them kids.
Do you have to repair the cane at all? It says repair weapons.
Yeah.
Oh, you do have to repair it.
You have to repair everything. Or if you beat something up enough, it just breaks. And it's gone forever.
Damn.
This game's brutal.
Yeah. Not messing around. Radical! Or radial. Not radical.
Radical.
Radical. It's radical.
Yeah. So you can get canes to get your one of the best ways to make anything. Yes, I do buy blood vials because I don't give a fuck.
Fair.
My people are like, farm them, and I'm like, I could farm blood echoes and just
buy them. Yeah.
Oh, did I open the shortcut? You know?
The shortcut to the place you last were?
Oh, yes, I did. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, pretty sure you did.
My memory's shot. Anyways, that was, we're gonna be killing a boss, by the way.
Oh, fun.
Oh yeah, I hope you enjoy big monsters.
Big monsters are fun.
Oh, also, let's meet Gilbert.
Oh, you must be a hunter.
Nope.
Not one from around here either.
Nope.
I'm Gilbert, a fellow outsider.
Well, now you're inside now, Gilbert.
Yarnum has a special way of treating guests.
I don't think.
Well, I don't think I could stand them if I wanted to, but I'm willing to help if there's anything that can be done.
You can shut up. Huh, lol.
This town is cursed. Whatever your reasons might be, you should plan a swift exit. Whatever can be gained from this place, it will do more harm than good.
Perf.
I'm afraid, but before.
Did you just die? Oh.
But perhaps you.
He is dying. He's on death's door.
He should not do that.
What afflicted me was incurable. But this time gave me hope. Their strange blood bought me time. I was most fortunate. Unharmed by the plague of beasts. I can even die human.
Cringe. No one likes being human.
I'm just gonna also.
I thought you were literally just gonna walk off the edge. Like, I'm gonna just die.
You can.
You just don't. As humorous as that may be.
Sorry, I'm just doing some cool shit.
You could.
Oh, one of the very few enemies that actually stay dead is that wolf. Another one that I fucking
Oh yeah.
murderized.
In the beginning, yeah. Well, we.
Oh, splendid. You're soon. Then tell them to see upon my Hippocratic oath this sickness, these beasts. They are not to be feared.
Well, when they're trying to
This
kill
time
me.
The night is long. I may be trapped here, but I should do something to help.
Yeah, you should.
I'll even offer a reward for your cooperation.
Reward? What
Tempted?
kind of reward are we talking about?
Well, off you go then.
The reward is being stabbed.
The reward is quite funny.
I have, I wonder if there's.
Do you want to be a good person or a bad person, Randy?
I'm a bit of. Well, you know, which one's more fun?
I would say being a good person is the most rewarding because you get to see him go insane.
Then good, because I'm a good boy.
Okay, do you want to hear what happens? No, actually, I'll show you later.
No, you should just show me.
I'll show you. I'll show you later.
Yeah, I wonder if there's videos about because I've been, for some reason, I find it the most entertaining to watch videos that are literally just useless information. And you can summon Alfred, yo.
Yeah, I only do that with like super hard bosses when I'm like under level and shit.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's a bit cheatsy. Not. I wouldn't call it cheatsy. It's a tool you get to use.
Yeah, it's
It's a way of playing.
yeah, it's an easier.
It's an easier way of having it. Normally, actually, if I forget, you can also summon Gascoigne for this fight.
Oh, nice.
Another guy that we killed. So. But
Yeah.
after you kill him, you get a different guy called Alfred. Alfred's pretty cool. He helps you a bit.
Is that the same Alfred we talked to?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you can actually cooperate with the hunters in this game.
Yeah.
Come on.
Wow, this is a whole mess of fucking.
Okay, that was scuffed to shit. I'm sorry for needing to see that. It's all good.
Oh, that, whenever you take a blood vial, it looks like you're just, like, fist pumping.
This is what happens. You do this. Stab it into your fucking artery.
Like it's a...
It's a literal syringe that you just
Yeah.
jam into your artery like a goddamn addict.
EpiPen. Like EpiPen.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you don't have to go to the hospital.
Hello.
Oh, big boss. Cleric bees? Well, that's not what my typical cleric looks like.
Dude, we don't have clerics.
I didn't know.
Oh, Grandma, what wonderful big eyes you have. Yes.
Grandma, have you been hitting the gym?
Grammy's gotta be hitting the gym! That explains it.
Grammy has become a chat.
Gam is fucking ripped.
That was one thing that was funny.
Let's make your internal external.
What's it called?
This is a boss. Let me interrupt you. I feel like it wasn't fully finished, personally.
Really?
Oh yeah, because it's kind of just there. Most bosses like have. This is like an optional boss. This is another thing that I think was just a recycled boss for the start of the game.
Yeah, I can see that.
Sorry.
Still seems like a fun boss, though.
It's a boss.
But,
It teaches you to be super fucking aggressive, though. I do like that.
fair. The play I saw last night, one of the, like, the town that they're in the end, it's not like the main town they started, but it was, like a neighboring town, and it was called Chad, but it wasn't C-H-A-D, it was C-T-A-D, because they're French and assholes, so.
Fucking hate French people. Oh god, I might not have enough blood vials for this. Or I might be a fucking pussy. Who knows?
We'll see. Oh, you might die. We'll see. Half the time, I don't know how you just don't get hit.
Oh, skill. I'm pretty good at dodging. Because I like to do a lot of low health builds.
Yeah. Oh, yummy. Ow. Yummy. That's a lot.
Punishment for being super aggro. I'm sorry. It teaches you to be aggro, but it's like, don't do it too much or you're gonna... Oh yeah, he just smashes the cards. You know the things that you can't break?
Yeah.
He can smash them.
Fun.
So yeah, I'm very much a...
Music's awesome in this, too.
Oh yeah, people use it all the goddamn time. Like, like,
There's this voice actor I know that like voices memes.
Yeah.
They use it a lot.
Nice. Which is fair.
Am I gonna actually first try this? Oh, hell yeah.
It was pretty nice. It was pretty nice.
But I'm also a bit over-leveled, I feel like, so I might be just... Fuck!
Again, I don't know how you just didn't get hit.
Oh, iframes.
Oh.
Like, there's little parts in the animations where you're literally invisible.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yay!
First try!
Praise the Lord.
It literally rains blood, I love it.
Hell yeah.
Oh. 10 Quicksilver bullets.
Quicksilver bullets.
So if you shoot him in the head enough times, he'll stagger, meaning you can make his internal external. I did it on the first, like, the first little bit.
Yeah.
You saw me do it. So I murderized him quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, darn it! She moved.
Where'd she move to?
Sometimes she goes to here.
Welcome home, good hunter. What is
What
it you
was she doing there?
Very well. Let the echoes become your strength.
No. They will become my weakness.
Stand close. Now shut
Seriously.
your eyes.
Go on, old damage. This is gonna... Do I want to hurt or be hurt?
It's a good question.
Let's go with hurty.
Hurty's fun.
Oh, also, we're gonna have to farm, by the way. Because you want to be good.
Yeah, that's fair.
Very well, good hunter.
I like doing the slightly asshole-ish way and just fucking murder. Okay. Remember 10,000.
Remember 10,000?
Bladdock goes, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's go on the murder spree.
Woo! Woo! Murder!
Murder! Who fucking
choice.
wants to murder?
Me. I want murder.
You want murder?
No.
Oh. Oh, do you like Gilbert? He's Irish, I think. I'm fairly sure he's Irish.
Gilbert?
Yeah.
He's a little bit. No, he's fine. He's fine.
I think he's a tragic. Because I kind of like him. Fuck off. Watch me murder.
What?
We should just rename the stream me caning a village to death.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's how it goes. Essentially.
This is what farming is in Bloodborne, really.
Yeah.
Just murdering people. They're transformed, I guess, so it's not not killing humans. Depends on what your definition of human is.
Yeah. Gonna die to this dude, huh?
We're gonna. We're gonna die a lot, by the way, because I will not be using blood vials.
Oh, makes sense.
I'll just be reclaiming blood echoes and shit. So
Yeah.
What do you want to talk about while we're doing this?
I don't know. I'm trying to think of some things, but
How was your week, actually?
my week's been good. Kind of waiting for my foot to recover.
Oh yeah, I forget you were crippled sometimes.
Yeah. But now my foot's essentially recovered, which is nice. But, let's see. I didn't do a ton this week, I guess. I mean, we had D&D Wednesday, which was fun. Fun time. And then, yesterday I did stuff. Did I do anything Friday? Oh, I mean, I guess I could tell the funny stories of lighting house on fire.
Oh yeah! Please do
forgot
tell.
how
I
that
actually
happened.
haven't heard this
You
story.
haven't fully heard it? Oh, it's so funny. So, for those who don't know, we live in Funny State.
Utah.
Yeah, Utah. And so we have, there's obviously the 4th of July, but then there's also the 24th, which is Pioneer Day, which is said to be when, people settled here or some shit, I don't know, blah.
No, it's when we gained statehood.
Oh, we gained statehood.
Because we gave up polygamy.
Yay! And that... it took us so long to gain statehood, by God.
Have you actually heard of the... sorry,
No, you're fine.
interrupting. Have you heard of Deseret?
Deseret? Yeah, I've
It
heard
was
of
the
Deseret.
proposed state, and it was like...
It was massive!
It was...
Didn't it have, like, some of California?
Yeah.
Like, Nevada, some of, like, New Mexico?
overlaying on the state. It's absolutely ludicrous.
Yeah, that they want that much.
I mean, it was kind of fair for, like, Nevada and shit, because we were... The Mormons, I give them shit all the time, but when they were building, they were fucking ludicrous. They were, like, making, like, 500% more than what they needed to survive. So, they were busy.
Yeah.
I would say parts of Nevada, because like they were building most of the goddamn infrastructure in the area, would be deserved. And just, but yeah, like Utah is pretty fucking big for the amount of like
Yeah.
lot of shit. Busy little state.
Busy little state, yeah.
Oh, I forgot to grab my blood
state.
echo. We are the Bee House. We're also like the most suicidal teens in the fucking country, I think.
Well, religious trauma and all that will do that to you.
Religious trauma, it's a bop.
It's a bop. If you don't have some religious trauma, get yourself some. It's great. No, it's not. Luckily, I don't have much. I just strictly talk about it.
Oh yeah. Actually, I was talking to some people online about that. Yeah, and I was like, oh yeah, that's a thing. And I think they were from... actually, no, a better example. You know Eliora?
Yeah.
We were talking in art class. Yes. In fine art class. Because we're both tryhards. With art. And they were talking about, like, yeah, Utah was such a mindfuck.
Yeah.
Because the Mormons, it's like, I think they said something along the lines of, like, it was terrifying to hear, like, the shit people went through just because of the religious shit that goes around here.
Yeah. And, there's other Mormons in other places and stuff like that, but...
Utah's a different breed.
Yeah. Like, even those Mormons are weirded out by our Mormons. Like, they gotta take things a little far.
Yeah, they're, I would say, outside of Utah, Mormons are not a cult. Inside Utah, we are a cult, for sure.
Yeah. I do think a lot of it's, like, there's so many here that's like there's not
They're
much
concentration.
separation between church and state and this and that. Just they have so much power here. And that's really a problem.
Also, I like the Mormons a little bit. I don't like their fucking idea of modernizing the churches. I think they should stay old and cool.
Yeah.
Because if you've seen the shit they've built, they were impressive, and the new ones look like fucking cookie-cutter houses somehow.
Yeah.
Which is pretty impressive for a goddamn church.
Yeah. Something that was really dumb was that they want to tear down the tabernacle and build like a modern kind of thing. But the tabernacle's so cool.
Yeah. If they do that, fucking, they're in a fit.
Yeah.
Because
I one time went there to see an orchestra. It was cool. Before it was,
also, they renovated it already.
Yeah.
I about like the new Mormon president.
I don't even know who it is. I don't pay attention to anything.
Yeah, I think they should go and shoot themselves.
Yeah.
Or install a ceiling fan. Either one.
Yeah. Oh. Damn. Took me a second. I mean, fair enough. Yeah. Oh yeah, so pioneered it. So we went over to a friend's house, and we were going to light fireworks later that night, and we were just going to hang out for a bit, because a friend of ours was in town.
His name's Michael. He's the Enigma.
Yeah, he's the Enigma. And he was in town after a long time of not being so. So we were like, yeah, let's hang out and stuff. And we'll light some fireworks at the end of the day.
I was there at first, but I had to leave because of mental illness. Go burr.
Yeah. But I stayed in touch. Hung out with people, and so it gets to later that night and such. We were playing blackjack and stuff, betting things like because none of us wanted to put in real money. I think I was the only one that actually had like cash on me. Everyone else is like, oh well, bet on matches and gum and stuff. So we did that, and then we were like, all right, it's time for fireworks around 10 p.m. ish. And so we were like, okay. We like lit I think it was 2 off, and I think it was it was either the second or third one. It might have been the second one. We lit, and something happened to it. I actually have yet to like get a full idea of what happened to it. I don't know if it was defective or I think we were talking about like I think it was defective, but the issue of it being like essentially it fell over for some reason. But we lit it like standing upright, so it wasn't our fault. We think. It just like fell.
Of course you don't think it's your fault.
Well, we also had bricks and stuff, like 2 wooden things on either side to keep it in place. But it still fell over. So it was like whatever. But
yeah.
So we lit it, and the first one it fires off, it was like at a 45-degree angle. It was like a pink one, and all I remember thinking was, that's weird that it's shooting in that direction. I didn't think much of it until the second shot went off, and it was down the street, like along the ground, and I was like, oh! And then, but whenever it would fire, it would spin in a completely different direction, and then fire in that direction, just keep going like that. So I had to, because at the time I couldn't even walk that well, and so I just had to stand there while everyone else hid behind a truck, and I was just like, well, I accept my fate, and I had 2 shoot to the left and right of me, and it was terrifying, and I legit thought I was gonna get hit, but it fired into some people's yards, it fired under my car, and it fired under another guy's car. But nothing lit on fire except for when it hit our friend's neighbor's bush, which was dry pine apparently. And so it instantly caught fire.
Oh yeah, pine trees are fucking tinderboxes, yeah.
Yeah, and it got caught in there too and lit on fire. And so the bush started going. I just see some point and say fire. I kind of turned to the left of me. And I just see it start catching a blaze, and I just go, "Oh shit, fire!" And these were like some of the tall bushes you'll see. They weren't like the small bushes, but they weren't like obviously the size of trees and stuff. Thank God no trees caught on fire. But these bushes, like the main one caught on fire, and it went into a fireball so quick, and I have some photos of it where you can see how the fire like curved, like it was a fireball kind of thing, and it reached like hundreds of feet in the air. You could probably see the smoke for miles. I mean, it was huge. We had we like called the fire department and such, and it was funny because I saw a few people like break into speeds. I have never seen them like run that fast before. And
what about Sully? We know he's slow.
He was the one that broke into a sprint, and he was damn fast.
Maybe we should light more fires off and get him some exercise.
But
sorry, that was a bit rude.
But he started like spraying with the neighbor's hose and stuff, the fire, which helped it like not spread anymore. Didn't like it put it out a little bit, but not much. And then we had like another hose on it, which also did kind of the same thing. What really like what helped put it out was some motherfucker 2 blocks away came full sprint with a fire extinguisher and started putting it out, and it put it out fast. It was really effective.
Fire extinguishers do their fucking job.
They do. Which is really nice.
See, that's why I brought that fire extinguisher on the 4th of July when we were firing guns and shit.
Yeah.
That's why I brought a fire extinguisher. Like, sure, we might be in a safe area, but like, you never know.
Yeah. Something happens like that where things get knocked over, or it could just go off in the wrong direction. Yeah,
That's also why I was okay with being stupid.
Yeah, but it didn't do much damage because the house itself was like brick, right?
Oh, that was a brick house?
It was a brick house, yeah. And so like even when it did catch on fire, I wasn't like super worried. The embers were huge though, and that was a big issue because it was getting all over the road and stuff. A good like 25-50 feet beyond the like yard line and stuff, and so it's possible it could have like hit something else and ignited that on fire. So
how long did it take for the fire department to come in? I know they're on the 24th. They're always kind of like
active,
busy.
Yeah, or
because
busy.
This happens a lot in Utah, and also Utah is a desert.
Yeah,
meaning
a lot of dry places. It actually shot like 2 into Sully's like yard and stuff, but they had watered the lawn earlier than that, so it wouldn't. Nothing even tried to catch fire.
Dang fucking attempt, yeah.
But yeah, the fire department took like, let's say, so it was like 10-15 I think ish that the bush caught fire. And they didn't get there till at least past 10:45, maybe 10:50 area.
Could you do that math for me?
That's like 30 minutes response time kind of thing. We had done a lot, at least containing it kind of thing. And when we got there, most of it was put out anyways, and they just kind of finished it up. And
so it's a bit.
To be fair, if it wasn't for that guy with the fire extinguisher, it still would have been...
Oh yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, seriously, fire department, get your game up, man. I'm giving you my tax dollars.
Yeah.
And I am actually giving you my tax dollars because, like, you had like $1,000 in my taxes. Like, come on.
What's it called? It was funny. I think one guy said... thank God we don't have to pay for the fire department kind of thing. Like personally pay it.
Did you know that's a thing in some areas?
I have heard that. That's like one of the few like socialist things we have in our country that just at all, and it works really well. So if they're like, well, okay.
Wait, do you mean socialist as in
economically, where we pay the government and the government provides the service?
Oh, I thought you meant like when Where in some places in the U.S. where you actually have to pay for the fire department to cover your house.
No, that's like I think I talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, that's an
No,
actual
that's not
thing in
what I'm
some rural counties
Yeah.
that are also very red state. And it's like, God fucking damn it, man.
Yeah. It's more privatized kind of thing.
Privatized fire department can suck my dick.
Yeah. So I really like that. Like for a lot of places, it is more like it's in your taxes and stuff like that, but you're paying the government for that when those services are needed. They get used, kind of thing.
Socialism works, baby.
It does.
That's why I want to have nationalized electric and water
Yeah.
instead of private.
Which would be nice.
It was!
Help a lot.
It was in like the 50s or 60s. Huge Republican lobbyist groups are like, no.
You're
Oh!
going to earn it.
Oh, that hurt to see. You know the little girl?
Oh yeah. Red ribbon mention I'm fond of. So that was the little girl.
Yeah. She got eaten by a pig.
Rough.
No one wins.
No one wins.
It hits me every single time. I kind of want to cry.
Yeah, fair. But it was funny. So like we didn't light the house on fire per se.
We didn't light the fire.
We didn't light the fire. We were talking about like, yeah, for in case that ever happens again, we should make like a whole playlist talking about fires. Like Fireball and We Didn't Start the Fire and whatever the fire songs are. Yeah, like I just was kind of walking around, quote unquote walking. I was limping around, just talking with people and such. I had one guy who was on the phone with the fire department and everything, being like, who was like,
Didn't Micah White walk like right next to the fucking fire?
a what? Walk next to the fire?
Micah.
Yeah.
I might need to take a piss soon. Do you want more
fine.
coffee?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
What's it
I'm just
called?
gonna get my blood echoes back and then I'm gonna
Do it.
do it. Yeah.
He was getting people out of the house, and one of the funniest things happened. So he was getting people out of their house. There's a fireball like right next to him because it was right next to the front door, and he's like, "Hey, your house might be catching on fire," kind of thing. Like, there's a huge fireball. You gotta get out of the house. And this grandma who answered the door was like, "Did you call the fire department?"
Like, no fucking shit, Grandma.
And I was like, whatever case it may be, like, yes, but also, like, figure it out. Or not figure it out, but it's like,
Read the room.
yeah, it's, you gotta get out anyways. Like, and the fire itself didn't do a ton of damage. It did melt the blinds on the inside, it was that hot. And it, cracked one of the windows because of the heat.
Oh yeah, that happens all the time. It's actually how white windows break in like for house fires.
Yeah.
It's just the heat.
Yeah. It was a fun time. It was a fun time lighting someone's house on fire. But no, we didn't purposely light it on fire or anything. But like it was caused by our firework kind of thing. But like it was an accident, and the homeowner like wasn't upset or anything, especially because like the house was fine. From what I heard, he was just gonna be like, "All right, we gotta pull all the bushing area kind of stuff out of there, and like replant stuff kind of thing." So he was super chill about it.
That's nice of him.
Yeah.
Always sucks when people are like assholes.
Yeah. But yeah. So that
was the grandma, by the way.
But we didn't have anyone like come talk to us or anything. I don't even think the news like came or anything. Obviously, there's no like death or anything, so there wasn't much to cover. Oh, bushfire! Oh no. But I like myself was like, man, I wanted to light more fireworks. I was kind of sad that we couldn't light more, because I really like fireworks. Like I know, and I like hate them myself to an extent too, because animals and stuff. But they're fun too, and they were big ones, and I haven't seen big fireworks up close in a long time. And And like the closest I've ever had an incident like that happening, my uncle had one like shoot right like almost into him, because it was what's it called? It was one of the tall skinny ones that were the single aerials, but it had fallen over and like shot right at him. So that was kind of scary. But
Those don't actually have a lot of mass in them, so like they might give you a bruise, I've heard, but they don't kill you.
no, one of us did get hit, but it was like in the leg, and I said it didn't hurt very much.
Who?
What?
Who?
Levi.
Levi is a bit of a tank when it comes. Look, man, he looks like he's a fucking twig. However, he has a pain tolerance of fucking good. Also, he's really chill, and I respect that guy.
What's it called? But yeah. Then afterwards, we watched No Way Home until 3 in the morning, and then
No Way Home. Is that a Marvel movie?
yeah,
Sorry, I don't watch those anymore.
you're fine. And then I like was falling asleep during it. I was like so tired, because I don't typically stay up past like 1, 2-ish.
Really?
Yeah, I mean I can and I have, but I get really tired after like 12 area. I get really tired. Even past 10, I get tired.
By the way, if you want any I know coffee sometimes doesn't sound like the best thing. I have some Java Monsters if you need like caffeine.
Yeah, those things. Last time I had, I'm kind of cautious around them. Last time I had one, it was like I think a double shot.
Ugh.
And it like caused me to shake like for the rest of the day.
Yeah, Java Monsters. Yeah.
I was a lot younger. I was like 8, 9, 10-ish area.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and I was like
BMI with like energy drinks and shit.
Yeah,
actually matters. Like, think of it as like legal alcohol. Like, the heavier you are, the
yeah. And this was before I was fat.
Dude, you're not fat anymore.
No, I'm not.
I'd say a little overweight, but dear,
I have lost a ton of weight too.
You've done work.
Yeah.
Work it, baby. I gotta fucking climb temp if it's my last thing I do.
For reference, for anyone else, I was at the height of quarantine, like 245, 250 area, and now I'm like 207. I think I just weighed recently. I was 207. So
how much of that is muscle, do you know?
I have no clue.
Think of something to talk about. I'm gonna need to take a piss. I'm sorry.
You're good. So, welcome to the Randy Solo stream. I'll plug some things because that's funny. I am hosting this on my channel, and if you've come from my channel, thank you. I host at Matt Dasher 5980. No space, no capitalization. So on Twitch it doesn't show capitalization for some reason, at least for smaller streamers. And so mine, the M is capitalized and the second D is capitalized, but there's no space or anything. So that's, again, Mad Dasher 5980. And I don't typically stream, but I have a YouTube channel under the same name, and I do record videos. I haven't posted any videos in a long time. But I do record and such. And I'm hoping to get some content out there soon. Because I have like stuff recorded, I just need to get to my editor. And then yeah, so follow me there. I do have a Twitter, which I think that one is Mad Dasher 59802. Instagram, I think it's under a similar name. If it's not 5980, then it's 980. So yeah, follow me there. We're probably going to get a YouTube channel up at some point too, so watch out for that. We will let you know when that one's up. And we should be consistently streaming every Sunday around 2 to 5, 6, 7 area. every Sunday. We might have some sporadic streams, but I will post things and such to let people know, like, where that is, or like when we're doing it and such. But it'll typically, if we do sporadic streams, then they'll typically be midday to evening also, just because those are decent times for it. But yeah, catch the stream whenever you can. These are a lot of fun to make and such, and we're also gonna be in the future doing horror games and such, which I will be playing because I'm a baby. But yeah, so follow us there and such if you get the time. Yeah, and I personally make like multiplayer videos, playing with friends and such. And a few of the names we've mentioned here, you'll hear in those videos and such. Kind of get to know those people. Some of them are in my only video, which is an Among Us video from like 2 years ago, when it was at its height. But yeah, I'm hoping to get some Gmod content out there and such soon.
So, how was commentary with Rudy?
Good. I plugged things.
What did you plug?
My stuff and future projects we have.
Yeah, okay.
Kind of,
Do you want to go?
Sure.
Do you want a straw?
No. I'll take a straw. I don't ever use a straw, so it'd be fun.
It makes it more fizzy.
Fair. I hate that these look like these can bend,
Yeah.
and then they can't.
Today's stream is sponsored by the cool, refreshing taste of LaCroix. TV static. Sorry, I needed to water myself and piss myself.
That's fair.
Not in the exact order, mind you. Oh, yeah.
How's that exact order? Why does that fizz like that? That's so weird.
Yeah.
It's coming out of my straw.
Yeah. You should see it with paper straws.
Because after that, there'd be lack thereof.
Oh, no, the paper... Oh, I have... If you want to try out a paper straw, go ahead. I have some. Because remember when we declared war on sea turtles? Wait, no. Declared war on plastic straws for sea turtles. That was a thing.
Yeah.
We got like a pack of metal straws.
Fair.
And for arts and crafts purposes, mainly my doll, I bought some paper straws to use as like disposable like hollow things. You have no idea how much they're used for making a doll. I have paper straws, and once you stick one of those in a Coke, it will like make a fountain of diabetes water. It's great.
Diabetes water. What's my favorite?
What is it?
Oh! Hey, Doug! There's Doggy.
Could you get him to go up the stairs? I'm so sorry. Hi, Finny. You're not allowed to... Actually, you hold the stream, entertain them.
Oh no!
Dog escaped!
Dog escaped. Whoa! I don't know how to play this game. Now I'm in control. I moved a little.
You moved a little. It's your first time playing Bloodborne.
Wow!
Wow!
Fancy!
Okay, continuing on murder stream. Sorry, we're grinding. Randy wanted to be a good person.
Well,
It's all his fault.
What can I say? I'm a good guy, alright?
Only bad people say that they're good people.
Again, I'm a good guy. You know what I noticed? So, you know how, like, my foot's been injured and stuff.
Yeah.
I haven't worn my left shoe in a long time.
Do you have more callus on it? Is that it?
No.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. It's that my feet hurt after wearing them for way longer. For wearing it, even though my right foot didn't. And
oh yeah, shoes are fucking weird on your feet.
yeah, I heard at some point that that shoes, unless they're wide-toed, they're actually pretty bad for your feet, because and why like some people appear to be like flat-footed is actually just because your like big toe has been pushed together with the other toes more so than they should be, and that like there's a certain like procedure you can do that's like you lift up, out, and down, and it like
Pops it back in place.
yeah, pretty much, and then it kind of raises the arch of your foot, and so I'm wondering, mine also have like no support anymore. They're all, oh, that is actually really hard. So it's also possible that it just became unfamiliar, not used to shoes. And so once I tried them on, especially once I have no support on the bottom, I guess, I didn't realize how bad it was. Because the innards of my shoes got so worn out that eventually it just came out. And I was like, okay, whatever. And they're kind of my
You should just
work
get new
shoes.
shoes. Dude.
I should get new shoes, but I can't right now. So.
Oh, money?
Money, time, saving up for other things.
Dude, first off, ask your parents.
We're broke.
I know that, but like, you can get some at Walmart for like $20.
My parents don't shop at Walmart because they don't support Walmart.
Fair enough. Actually, you know, what's your foot size?
9, I think. No.
Ben, I prefer shoes that will fit
I
you.
think these are new.
I've never used them, so
Yeah.
I'm really particular in the shoes. So.
I am kind of too, though, so I'm kind of hesitant because I like the sneaker style.
They're just. I
are,
hate sneaker style. Pair of sneakers.
Well, these are sneaker style with
Steel toe.
Steel toe. I like the steel toe. This brand is really weird. Like they mostly make boots. This is the only like brand that or the only shoe that they have that isn't a boot. But I like wearing steel toe. I mean, I am missing the steel toe from one of my shoes because it got that bad. It got a big hole in it. So I like pulled out the steel toe for shits and giggles. Well, that was fun. So, yeah. I do have my boots. I don't typically wear those unless I'm hiking, though. Because I don't want to wear the tread on them. I will be... Now that I realize I can walk, like, pretty normally now.
Actually, you might want to wear your boots more often just to prepare for town.
Yeah.
So when's the next time you're doing a hike?
Probably soon. I'm probably going to start doing a ton of hikes, like, on my own or around here and stuff, mostly to save gas.
Do you want to do the grotto together?
Sure. We could do that soon. I do want
We
to...
could literally do it today.
No, not today. I like showering before a hike. Yes, I get sweaty again, but I actually feel like a human being. Like, I mentally get more... I've noticed that if I don't shower, I get mentally, like, more negative and kind of depressed.
Oh yeah, that's an actual thing.
Yeah.
I only know this because my mom's a nerd. The people that in the Holocaust that like showered and shit lived longer. Or
Really? I can see that.
yeah, because like a lot of them just stopped giving a shit, which don't mind like
I would understand not giving
I
a
would
shit anyway.
understand. Oh, actually, Randy, could you look something up for me? So recently I have learned that Holocaust means burnt offering in Hebrew.
I have heard that too.
If you didn't know, all the Jews were burnt. That's why it's called the Holocaust. Because the Jews were a burnt offering to the master race. It's fucked. Could you look up what the Jews call the Holocaust? Because I want to be a little more respectful.
Yeah, historically, a Jewish sacrificial offering that was burned completely on an altar.
Yep.
Yeah.
What do they call the Holocaust?
What did the Jewish call the Holocaust?
Yeah, because they call it something different, and it's much more respectful.
What do the Jewish call the Holocaust?
Congratulations. You're being a good person.
Ooh.
Okay. Oh, that fucking hurt.
Is this it? No. Kind of. No.
What is it? Can
I thought it was like what it was, but it's just the website.
Oh.
So. Pain.
Agony even.
Or agony even. No, that's just talking about it.
Can I see your phone?
Sure.
Showa.
Showa? Is that it? That was Wikipedia, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah. Showa.
Showa?
Yom Shoha. So yeah.
Yom Shoha?
Yeah, it's the Showa. So yeah, the Showa.
Yeah, which is the Hebrew word for catastrophe.
Or calamity.
Or calamity. Which, yeah. Fair.
Yeah. It's like yeah, so there was a horrible history lesson.
How we get on the Holocaust again? Always comes back to the Holocaust.
Always comes back to the Holocaust.
Oh, showering, that's what it was.
Showering, yeah. That was a weird thing. That was also a thing with Japanese internment camps. And guess what? Utah, we had them too.
Yeah. That was,
We got them too, if I remember.
well, we have one that's more famous. I forget what's
Delta?
called. Well, it was past Delta. No, it started with a T. Topaz.
Topaz! Yeah, Topaz internment camp. That's not the reason why we actually have a higher concentration of Japanese people in Utah.
Probably. That'd be my guess.
All of that grinding was for this.
Woo!
Normally, there's another way I like to do it. It's faster because I'm good at the game.
Yeah.
Sorry for being such a snob, sometimes. I'm just that good! Oh yeah, by the way, there's another thing, isn't it? We did the Holocaust. We were talking about... Oh yeah, Topaz. Yeah, that was the thing.
Yeah.
Utah's got a lot of shit. Like,
We've done some goofy things. Don't die.
have you heard of Silver... No, it's Mill Creek.
Mill Creek? I've heard of Mill Creek.
It's a town that was... so, you have heard of Scarlet Fever?
Yeah.
It's a town that was obliterated by it.
Oh!
I don't think a single person actually survived.
That makes sense.
And it was all caused by one woman that was actually Guess what? Running from the scarlet fever. She didn't know she was carrying it. And her child. She had a child. And that's why you stay in one goddamn place.
If you're gonna die, you're gonna die.
No, it's why quarantines fucking exist. Like, seriously. Like, COVID, listen to the fucking government. I don't like the government. I hate the government. I don't want to deal with the government. I still listen to the government.
Well, yeah. Some government things I listen to, but...
I listen to the British government, honestly, more than the US government sometimes.
I mean, yeah, fair.
Like, EU, they kind of got their shit together.
Yeah, a little bit more. They've also been around longer.
And...
Well, I guess are they really a government, though?
They're like...
Do they have a government?
They're like the federal
They
government.
have parliament.
They're like...
But
the British have full government.
But they still have the Queen. So it's still like a monarch.
The Queen has no power. She's like...
Really?
Yeah, her job is to sit there and be pretty. Which I'm fine with. I love it personally.
That's my job.
Oh, I fucking hate this! Ah! Okay. Fuck you! I'm bringing out the flame sprayer!
What is that thing?
It's called a mind sucker. I hate them.
That sucks.
I hate them so much.
Is that a Cthulhu looking at
I'm
us?
actually scared of them. Sorry, like...
You're fine. It's a weird looking...
Kill it with fire.
Well, yeah.
Okay. So... what have we learned, Randy?
Nothing. I refuse to learn anything.
Fear the fucking Cthulhu-looking motherfuckers!
Fear Cthulhu looking motherfucker. I can get behind that. I think I can agree with that.
Thank you. One day I'm gonna fail to kill one of those, and you're gonna see why I'm fucking scared of them and I hate them.
Fair. But,
The only... That gets me nearly every single time, by the way.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, because I always forget about it.
Fair.
Because I block it out of my memory because I'm actually scared of it.
Again, fair.
Look at me go!
Kill them already.
Randy, I'd like to see you do this.
Oh, absolutely. No. I would die so quick. You died. Although I guess, you know...
Took more of them down with me, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm just... Right now, I'm collecting shit. I'm gonna show you the boss soonish. Cathedral Ward's a nightmare. We might actually, by the end of this stream, kill Vicar Amelia if we're lucky.
Yeah.
But I'm more thinking about just clearing Cathedral Ward.
Fair.
And what I mean by clearing, I don't mean like killing every single enemy. I mean like getting all the shit, getting all the goodies.
Oh, yeah.
So then we can fight Vicar Amelia with a chance of success.
That's fair.
It's literally easier to kill like that. Like,
Fair.
it might be like, wait, why are you doing it? It's sometimes an actual valid thing just to take some damage, but just keep wailing on something.
Yeah.
I can't do it all that well because I don't have that much stamina right now because... fuck! Oh, I love those. I'm saving them for a long time. Those will come handy later. For a special motherfucker.
I'm special nice to having poison knife.
I think I like her.
Oh, my, what a queer scent.
Queer said gay.
I take it home the stench of blood and beasts any day. What is it then?
I don't know.
I'm off during hunts, and besides, this is no place for ladies. Wouldn't want to drag you down too.
What?
I'm off during hunts, and besides.
Damn it.
Okay.
You! Well, an outsider who's come to you what?
You what?
What, you think I'm... And step away from
you
my
what?
arsehole.
He's fucking weird.
What, you think this is fun? Well, I'll certainly... I'll have nothing to do with you, big... Oh, enough of you already. Come on, just go with you.
Damn. Okay. Anyways, you can save those two people.
Fun. Rude. Hiding in the shadows.
That... I'm so used to being able to just... Some people look like corpses too, and I hate that. Oh. That's
Nice.
useful. For a special motherfucker.
Oh.
You'll see later.
I better.
We're gonna be doing something a little bit in reverse because you want to be a good person. So, you know Old Yarnum, the place where the hunter said, like, hey, don't go here, dumb idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna be doing that.
Good.
But backwards.
Makes sense.
So, we're gonna do some goofing, gaffing, and a little bit of trolling.
A wee bit of true.
There'll be a little bit of trollage.
What was I talking about? Well, now that I can like start walking on my foot now, I think I'm gonna really start training more.
Training montage.
Training montage.
Oh,
speed
also,
up
do you
the
want to
process.
use my bag?
No.
I don't use it, dude.
Yeah, but I would rather have my own kind of thing.
Yeah, I know. That's fair.
But I appreciate the offer. Oh, you got so close to dead right there. Holy shit.
And now I'm like a quarter of the way back up because I was aggro.
Yeah. Why'd you sit down?
There's these things called emotes. You can do them.
Oh.
But what you want, see, look. They don't work half the time, so you want to press X and then do it.
Weird.
See? They don't work half the time.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, like motion controls with the Wii?
Yeah.
They, like, never worked. It's like that.
Oh yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
Ah, there's another. No, wait, no, I went past them. Oh.
Watchman of... I forget how you pronounce that.
Watchman of Bergenworth stands guards the gate with a password. The sacred adage of the Grand Cathedral.
Oh, that looks like a blueprint. Holy shit.
I know my way around this place.
But, no.
Your training montage.
Training montage. Love training montages. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna start training to summit. And I think I will be able to.
Oh yeah, summit time. Do you want to bring up, like, something to leave up there? I know some people do that.
Possibly. I don't know what I would bring though. Honestly, like
Like a flag? A Randy flag?
Randy flag.
Your underpants. Put them on a stick.
God no. No, if I left something up there, Or isn't there a book up there that you can sign?
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
I've signed it.
I should probably sign it. But yeah, so to kind of explain like why. So typically our school in the beginning of each year does a cool hike up the second largest mountain around. Is it Nevo taller?
King's Peak's the tallest.
Well, King Peak the tallest, but I mean along the Wasatch Front.
I think Nevo's tallest, yeah.
Yeah. I think Tip is second tallest, but
It's like third. It's a big fucking mountain.
yeah, it's the whole like name of Tip is Timpanogos Mountain, but
Oh, actually, quick question.
yes,
Do you want to do the Timpanogos hike?
like
The cave. Timpanogos Cave.
oh Timpanogos Cave
Together.
Yeah, something
Like
that
as
would
like
be cool.
a training thing, because like I did that before, and I feel like it prepared me pretty well.
Yeah, we could probably do something.
It's a
like
lot shorter.
that. Well, I would hope so. The summit hike is very long. But yeah, I think if I train, I'll be able to do it. But it's kind of iffy with the foot. But I don't know. Moab alone was kind of nice.
Moab was actually pretty comparable.
Yeah, especially the fact I did both of those hikes back to back. And honestly, as long as I get up, I can get back down. Like that's getting up to me is more important than getting down. I could die up there. It's fine. That's what I'm really saying. No.
No, we could just call up Nephi, have you carry it back down again.
Just have him run up real quick. And so,
I
yeah.
didn't even summit this year.
Huh?
I didn't summit because I was in too much pain.
That's fair.
But also, I have issues.
Are you going to this year?
Yes.
Fair. I have a lot of people who are like, we'll do it with you to support you. And also because we want to.
Literally the same thing. I'm doing it. I've done it before. I don't really care.
Yeah.
I'm doing it for fucking you.
Yay. Yeah. So to give some context, last year when we did it, I was so out of shape and I thought I could like do, it wasn't even the full summit, it was just halfway up kind of thing.
Oh, did I tell you I got lost last time?
No, I did not hear about that.
I got lost on the way down, and I scaled I bushwhacked out of the way out of the mountain.
Holy shit. Damn.
I ran out of water halfway, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm drinking some river water.
Fair.
Because I was like, okay, I'm so thirsty. I don't really care if I got food poisoning.
Yeah, well, hopefully running stream.
Oh
is
yeah,
a bit
it was.
more
I did all
healthy.
like the safety things, but even then you might get a disease.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a chance.
I know
yeah,
my
but-
shit.
Yeah. I just know that, like, for still water, I know you want to boil it and stuff. River water, especially if it's up in the mountains like that, I think I have heard.
As
of
long
that.
as there isn't a dead animal upstream, you're fine.
Yeah, exactly.
However, there has been some problems with people getting parasites from like worms and shit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It goofy, but you know,
Yeah.
it's fine.
But, yeah, so last year when I tried to do it, I failed really bad. I had to get taken back. So I was really upset with myself. And what I did was, from then on, I, like, pledged that I would work on being able to summit the mountain the year after. Because it'd be, like, my last year. And so I was like, I want to summit. And if I can do that, then I will feel achieved. And so, then I got my leg sprain, which really,
Put a damper on the plans.
damper on it, yeah. Literally couldn't move for 2 weeks and only barely started walking in the past week. But I've come too far kind of thing to give up. So I have like a month to train before I have to do it.
That's enough.
Yeah.
Did I tell you when I was 12, I trained for Mount St. Helens? And
Really?
in 2 weeks.
Damn. Fair enough.
So yeah, you can do it.
Yeah, I think I can. And I enjoy hiking and such, so I think I'll be able to do it. But especially if I have people there with me, I do find that if I'm with people, it's if I'm distracted, then I don't notice my lack of energy and such. So unless it gets like really bad. Honestly, what was really bothering me last time was I had a pack that wasn't meant really for hiking. It was meant for emergency situations, and it did have a chest and belly strap. But it wasn't well balanced, and it put such a strain on my lower back. One, because I wasn't used to it, and two, it was just a weird pack. But now I'm used to it with my current pack that I got specifically for hiking. So my lower back doesn't hurt nearly as bad. But I do think I've lost muscle mass a little bit, just from not moving.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a thing.
In my left leg. Honestly, my right leg, with how much hopping I was doing and such, like
it bulked.
It may have bulked up a little bit more, but I was off it still for a while, so I probably consistently kept this one up. But yeah, my left leg is weaker. Fuck. So.
Come on, little bitch baby.
That symbol up at the top reminded me of Morrowind.
What's Morrowind?
Elder Scrolls game. One of the older ones. The ones that people like. Some people like it more than Skyrim.
I think Skyrim's by far the best Elder Scrolls game.
Which is fair. And all the mod support for it too. Holy shit.
It's mainly kept up by the goddamn mod support, dude.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've heard that a lot of games like that are like I heard GTA 4, which I've never played, but one guy that I saw was talking about it was like, I wouldn't have put in even half the time that I had if it wasn't for like cheat codes and shit. And I know a lot of games like that. It's like the mods alone, I kind of want to keep it going. I think I almost want to say Terraria's like that, just because I've heard a few people say that.
I haven't played Terraria. Oh, no, I've played pure vanilla. Vanilla Terraria is great.
Yeah, it's great, but like I know some of the mods are really, really good for
Another one would be... Have you heard of RimWorld?
I think I've heard of RimWorld before. I've never played it myself, but...
It's like a colony manager.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty fucked up, actually.
Yeah.
I love it.
It makes it fun.
Yeah, one of my favorite ways mods is if you eat without one of your colonists eat without a table, they just fucking die. Because there's a mood debuff if they eat without a table. And people think it's so stupid because it's like, I can eat without a table and I'll be fine.
Yeah.
But it's just a thing. So it'll just automatically fucking kill the character.
Yeah.
And then there's like actually good mods. Like, I like memes. Sorry.
You like memes?
Memes.
Memes. Yeah, that's fair. I was wondering how you were going to deal with them.
You're normally supposed to just go around them, but I wanted their blood echoes because I was greedy.
And look where that got you.
Yeah! Also, we're right next to a boss, but I'm gonna do something else quickly.
I assume there's a spot right before the boss, or is there not?
No.
Oh, damn.
See that, the lantern we just got through?
Yeah.
That's the one.
Oh, okay.
That's the one you get.
Yeah.
They make you do some legwork, that's for sure.
Fair.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Yeah. The main problem is because they're in twos, and also I do pitiful amounts of damage.
Fair. And you get back like all your blood echoes you had, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's nice.
But if you die again without collecting them, you lose them.
Yeah.
You get a bit of grace.
So just don't die again, lol. Oh, shit! Are you immune to damage like that?
No! Okay, I am abusing some systems right now.
Oh, they don't even follow you in, huh?
Yeah. See, they slowly back away, and then they'll go up, and then they just fucking repeat it. I love the AI, but sometimes they goofy.
They goofy. Add to the ritual of blood, a purveyor of ministration.
Place your hand on the altar, sacred covering, and inscribe Master Lawrence's adage upon your flesh.
Yummy.
Yeah.
Flesh, what a beautiful word.
I do love flesh.
Flesh got a yummy.
Oh. Arby's, we have the flesh.
I wonder why they didn't go with,
Probably because people are pussies.
Who wouldn't want to eat their own flesh of their own brother?
I was more thinking, like, people are, like, afraid of the fact that, like, we eat the flesh of dead animals.
Well,
Like, people are so always turned
dead
on.
animals. I don't know as much the flesh. I guess stuff like chicken and stuff. But
Yeah.
I've never eaten cow flesh, I would say.
I've eaten cow flesh.
Good for you. I have not.
I've eaten cow liver.
I have heard cow liver's good. I've heard cow stomach's good.
If you...
It's really chewy is what I heard.
Liver? I had the worst experience for my first time with liver, by the way.
All right.
It tasted grainy because it was frozen. And it, like, was bitter because I didn't do it right. Because if you want to have a good bit of liver, soak it in milk first and, like, get it all the way through and it'll cancel out its bitterness.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
That's a thing. So, yeah, you can bring out the bitterness and stuff real quick. Like, circa 30 minutes, gone.
Damn.
No issue.
Nice.
If you didn't hear that, that was me.
Choking and dying on sweet sweet Coca-Cola.
Diabetes.
Delicious.
Oh, I love her. I love her so much.
She's great. She's wonderful.
She's great. She's great.
Well, what is it?
Yeah. Sometimes I like it because she like moves around and stuff.
The echoes
Yeah.
become your strength.
Also, I don't know if you actually can kill her
Now
or
shut
not.
your eyes.
I've never tried.
Well, we got it tried today. No. Kill your waifu, kill her.
No!
That's funny.
You didn't know I was flipping Randy off.
That's what makes it funny. While you decide, I shall use the bathroom myself.
No, we're alone. We're going to be leveling up. So right now, I'm just gonna be dumping my blood echoes into skill, because skill is the best for me.
Farewell, good hunter.
And we're going to leave Maria just all alone. I will not tell Randy that until he sees it for himself, because I think it's too funny. Am I an asshole? Probably. Okay. Let's upgrade his... Okay, because we're gonna be using this, we're going to, do a little funny, and then upgrade our flame sprayer so it does more damage by fire. Blood gem fortification. I forgot how much do you need to. Let's just. I'm really stalling for time. I'm sorry if you haven't noticed. I'm trying to stall for time. Blood gem fortification. Do we have any better stones? Oh, yeah, a lot better of a stone. Get that in. How much fire paper do we have? Three. Okay. 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 One second, I'm just gonna look up how to befriend her again because, if I don't want this boss fight to take forever, because Vicar Amelia is the next one we're gonna fight. Just want to make sure we don't waste anyone's time.
What have you done?
Look at you.
Building pictures in the sky.
Okay, so, ow, shit.
We're not supposed to hurt yourself.
I accidentally kicked myself in the balls, okay? Yeah, I managed.
So what'd you upgrade? Or have you not upgraded yet?
Just skill and shit.
Okay.
Okay, you wanna fight the boss?
Of course.
Whoa! If I actually manage to get it again, I'm gonna be so happy.
That'd
I
be cool.
probably won't.
I'll see.
You're gonna see why. Vicar Amelia is kind of hard.
Fair.
But I'm skilled, I guess. I've done it before. 5 times.
5 times.
But if it takes too long, I'm gonna piss off, be a bad person, and get more fire paper through some fairly unethical means. But you know,
This whole game's unethical. It's fine.
it's fine. It's not like I'm killing people or anything. I mean, okay. So yeah, I've mastered being able to like sprint and dodge everything to get to this boss
Yeah.
because you do it so many times. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh wait.
Do 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 do.
The frailty of men, their wills are weak, minds young. The foul beasts will tackle nectar and lure the weak into the depths. Remain wary of the frailty of men, their wills are weak, minds young.
Who's in chat?
No.
No one? Are we alone for this?
Think so.
You don't actually? Do we actually have viewers?
We had Anthony for a while, but I think I'm the only one watching.
Oh.
We have 2 technically like viewers, but I think they're bots.
Hello, if you're here, you're probably watching the VOD.
True. Welcome to the VOD if you are. If you've gone this far in the VOD, go outside.
Touch some grass. It'll be good for you. Or you look really great.
Why did she turn? She was normal for a second.
Everyone turns.
True. But that big? Damn.
Healing church members use a lot more blood, so they turn into a lot more hideous beasts.
Fair.
That's why the cleric beast is called cleric beast, because
Yeah.
they were cleric.
Oh, but she's just a cute doggy. Yeah, what's nice about me being able to move now is I get a job soon.
Oh, hell yeah. I've been looking to get a job, but I actually have to take a full year, so like I can't take like half days and shit.
Yeah.
For my senior year, because COVID went BURR!
Yeah. I theoretically could. Damn, you died fast.
See? Hard.
Yeah. But, yeah, I mean, technically I could, but, yeah. If I could just work for if I could get like 1 or 2 paychecks, honestly, I could pay for most things I want to buy right now.
Actually, Randy,
Yes.
I'll tell you later.
But, yeah, I need to buy stuff for the carburetor, for the go-kart. I have a go-kart, and I might be uploading videos about go-kart soon. Once it's fun.
Yeah.
Once I have the fucking rebuild kit for it. Which I could order and have it, like, here tomorrow. But I'm kind of weird about it.
Oh, actually, this is a question. Actually, this might want to wait. I don't know. Do you want to talk about it now? Like, let them have the peek on the screen? Or curtains?
What exactly?
Just like what we want to do with the channel and shit.
With, like, this channel?
Yeah.
I mean, sure. I don't think it was here, but we could.
I was just thinking of things to talk about, really.
That's
anger.
Are you gonna get your blood echoes?
No.
I guess you used the majority.
I can't get them back, really. Because how am I going to get back to the lantern? And I don't want to use
With that pile of blood on the ground, you see what those are?
Oh yeah, that's what they are. But how am I going to retrieve them? Is what I'm saying.
I don't know. They didn't have very much either.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Sorry, if I'm snappy, I don't mean to be. Damn it! Okay, so, what I was saying is, you know the person, we've been thinking about doing some editing with?
Yes.
Actually, should we just say their name? Yeah, Jason, or James, whoever. Who have you been, thinking about that, and also, do you want to do it at all? Like, get that done? Oh, like, just have him edit it. Like...
Sure.
I was just thinking, like, do you have someone else in mind? Blah, 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 you know?
Hell no. No, I don't know many editors. Well, actually I know one other one, and he might want to do it for shits and giggles. Because he said he'd edit for me. So I wanted to but, oh my god. I'm not too picky either way, kind of thing. They're good editors, so.
Oh yeah, I'm not worried about them doing bad editing at all.
I don't think you were.
Yeah. Yeah, because my thinking was like, when do you want to start that?
I'd like to pay them for that kind of thing, so.
Maybe after you get a job or something. I could probably pay them a bit, not too much at this point.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to get more for their work. But, it's also why I've been trying to get more recordings done and stuff. Also, at some point, like, if I do single player recordings, I'll probably be the one editing those just because I won't practice editing.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
So, that's good practice. Because with, like, group stuff, like, that's going to be the main focus of my channel. Group funny moment gameplay stuff. But then if we have, and so I want, like, those stuff to be, like, more professionally done. And then, but then, yeah, single player matters less. I might, like, and whenever I've done, like, a single player recording, it's never gone the way I wanted it to. Mostly because, like, one I did, I recorded, like, 2-3 sessions of it, but then, like, OBS was weird and stuff, and I was having to fix stuff for it, and so I was like, oh, I want to play the game, but I don't want to fix the recording, so I'm just going to play the game, and so then I just beat the game. So, and then it also didn't make sense, like, that I was playing it all the way through, or this or that. So, yeah, it was kind of goofy.
Yeah, because I was just thinking like have them start editing it, because just to, like, right now, while we have all our time on our hands.
Yeah.
Also, this is just something, peek behind the curtain. He seems a bit bored. Like, give him something, like, to do or something.
Fair. Probably good. I don't know, when it comes to, well, I actually have more recordings of stuff, but it's annoying because I had a friend of mine help me with OBS, which was a bad idea, because that means that I recorded in MKV formatting. And you know what's great about MKV formatting?
This is sarcasm, right?
Yes. I can't. You can't edit it in Premiere.
Do you want
Premiere doesn't
just
support it.
to revert it?
Well, I'm trying to. What do you mean to revert it?
Like, just fix it so it's not doing that.
Alright, I fixed it. So now it records an MP4.
Come on.
It's gonna stay in your way. The issue of it, does he just have a big hammer? Is that what that is?
You'll see. Also, it's a she. Henriette.
She
has a giant fucking stone hammer.
That's awesome.
It's great. I love it. And yes, I'm gonna be using hunters in this playthrough, because I don't want it to take literally forever.
Fair.
I would do it normally, but right now I can't give a fuck. Also, I don't give a fuck at what you think either way. God damn it, Henriette! I don't want you to fire at shit. I want you to fucking do your job. Well, premature though. Okay, so I'm just gonna clear it out before. I'm sorry. This is just how it be.
That's fine.
The AI is fuck.
Yeah.
I normally do this by myself. But what they're gonna do is distract out while I just deal fuck all damage.
Fair. But,
this is why we should do the whole pre-made thoughts.
fair.
for bits like action. I should, you know what? I take fault for that. I should have done the push for it to do it before we started our session today. That's my bad.
It's all good. Yeah, games will be nice.
Yob. Because we live in capitalist society.
Yay!
Whoa, let's go.
What a joy. Oh yeah, so I'm recording now in MP4, but I have like hours. So I think over three and a half hours of footage of like group sessions and stuff. But they're all MKV. And so
How do you get it out of MKV? Is there like a converter?
There is, but most of them you have to pay for. One I was using seemed free, but then also was paid for 5 years, so I was like, screw this. So once I get a job, maybe I'll bite the bullet and buy
I could get you a pirate version, maybe.
Maybe.
If you don't care, I'll give me a call and I'll just find a download.
We'll see.
Because I think software like that is bullshit.
Yeah.
That's your choice, not mine.
Yeah.
Fucking
Just bodies. But
come on. Okay. Now, if you fuck up this time, I'm not gonna use you again.
yeah. But yeah, the last thing I recorded, it was 2.5 hours. So there's a lot of content there, which is nice.
That's it. Sorry, you continue.
I was just gonna say 2.5 hours with footage, most like 90% of it being usable kind of thing. You know, hopefully most of it's usable, but like. But sometimes you have to cut certain things or this or that. But nice. Dead.
See? Big ass hammer.
Big ass hammer. Funny stone hammer is great.
Yeah. Actually, one of my favorite things is the flavor text that they have with it.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Okay, come on, you little bitch baby.
You got this. Cold blood dew. Relax with some cold blood dew.
Okay.
It'll make you scream.
It'll make
Arcane
you scream
haze.
in delight. This is most of Bloodborne. Okay, I'm doing it by myself.
Fair.
And it's just because because you see that eye, it consumes like an expendable.
Yeah.
And there's other bosses for it. If we don't do it this session, I will practice, grind and shit. I will, and that kind of stuff, so then we can, but
Well,
okay, so we're going to have my Descent into Madness televised.
good. Obviously.
How far are we into the recording?
Over 2 hours.
Already.
Yeah. That's what it says on here.
Huh.
Yep, 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Okay, I can beat it.
Sick.
Buckle in. Maybe go on your phone, look up some conversation topics or something.
Fair enough.
Sorry if I'm tasking you. I'm just trying to make this entertaining because
No, that's fair.
as someone who regularly watches VODs, silent periods are the worst.
Yeah. Do you watch them for the people or for the games typically?
Ooh, really? If it's a really obscure game, it's normally for the game. But there are a few people that are like so cool that I will watch purely because they are just awesome.
Yeah.
Come on.
Here's an interesting question. What is something besides your phone that you take with you everywhere?
Ooh. My glasses. But actually I don't even bring my glasses everywhere. Sometimes I don't even wear them. Damn. Oh, that's fine. That was fairly sure, honestly. Something besides my phone. Can I bring it?
I know the answer to my thing.
Okay, this is something that I've been bringing along with me everywhere. I have this set of throwing runes.
Oh.
So, if you didn't know, besides from being very German, my family has heavy Welsh Druid ancestry from both sides. This year I got this set of throwing runes. I think I've shown them to you. And they're these Futhark runes that are carved into like these oak little tablets. They're like the size of like a Tic Tac.
Yeah.
They're really small. You've seen it, right?
Yeah.
And I've been bringing that everywhere, it's like my Zippo, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I want to guess your thing. Is it the Zippo?
Pretty much. They're carrying it with me everywhere. Someone actually recently sent me a post. That was from it was like a Tumblr post, and it was like, those who carry around lighters need to be honored and scribed into the halls of fame. And I assume they sent it to me because I myself always carry around my Zippo lighter. And you know what sucks though? I don't know where my usual one is.
Your cassette?
Yeah. So now I've been like recently as of yesterday, bring around my red one.
I haven't seen your red one. I'm sorry.
You haven't
Oh,
seen
it's the D&D one.
Yeah. And yeah, so for the audience, It says guess I'll die with a nat 1 on it. It's really cool. I got it for $15 on Etsy. Very cool store. And they gave me a coupon for 10% off or 15% off my next purchase there. So, don't die. That would be bitch. Uh-oh. That did not kill you as much as I thought it would.
She can do 2 bites. I'm trying to.
Oh, so you got lucky.
I did.
But, yeah. So that's pretty much what I carry around everywhere. Obviously, my walls I carry around everywhere. I always have, like, photos in my wall and stuff like that, too. I have a lot of Polaroids, which, by the way, don't do that. Don't carry around Polaroids in your wallet, or pants or anything, typically, because it'll actually ruin the Polaroids. Over time. It causes wear and tear on them. Maybe it's like, ooh, bye, controller. I also have a few, like, other photos and stuff. And I typically always keep, like, my debit card, my, ID. I actually have 2 IDs. And then also, like, my bus pass and such. So yeah, that's what I carry around with me. What is your favorite season and why?
Winter. Temperature. By far, because it's like, the best temperature all the time.
Fair, especially where we live.
And also, cold is always better than hot because you can, I say it like this a lot, so you might have heard it. You can layer up as many times as you want. You can't peel off your skin.
Yeah. I have heard that before.
Which is why I really like colder weather. Also, I was born in the winter, so it kind of probably is why I also like the winter a bit more.
Yeah.
Because I've heard that's a thing, like, if you're born in the winter, you're more likely to be, like, cold resistant or something stupid. That's probably a myth, but, you know.
I can see it being true, I can see it being myth. Or at least, like, more of, like, theory, not necessarily proven. Yeah, I myself, well, I was born more in the summertime, but, I guess more towards the entrance of fall.
You're August, baby.
But late August, too. And I'm weird with heat, like, I like when it's warm, when it's the surface of the sun hot kind of deal, which we get a lot here, especially recently. It's apparently been, like, record highs, all throughout the globe. I heard England's been getting a ton of, like, hot weather, too.
Climate change, go bird.
Climate change, go bird. I have heard, where specifically? I think it was California? No, I think it was Nevada. I was hearing about it was getting record highs, too, like, around Reno. It's just, it's been a time. I do like the cold. I was actually watching a video today, and something, like, I love about the cold is going to, like, a vehicle or getting in a vehicle while it's, like, snowing out and stuff like that for some reason. Like, and, like, certain things, like, I feel like I feel them more. Like, let's say keys, for example, the metal on them, you feel them more if they're cold. So it's something I like a bit more. I do think, like, my favorite season is probably spring or fall. Fall, I think, is really beautiful, and it's that kind of chill without being, like, too cold for me. And spring, I really like, it's warm without being too warm kind of thing. I also like I did have an answer, but for some reason I don't remember which one it was. I think it was fall was my favorite, but
also, I feel like what's your favorite is kind of like a shit thing to say, because it's like, you can have multiple favorites, really.
Well, yeah, well, you can just like something for different reasons, but you can't say like what you. Well, I guess you can say what
What's
you
your
think
favorite
is
color?
The best, but
That's always stupid.
what's favorite color? I did that was a funny Reddit thread that I read. That was like women of Reddit. What do you think? What is confusing to you about men? And one of the things was like that you can know people for decades upon decades and not know basic information about them, like what their favorite color is or what their favorite food is or this or that. Which is, I think, totally true. I don't know the favorite colors of most of the people I am friends with.
What's my favorite color?
I have no clue. I don't know your favorite food. I don't know your favorite color. I don't know your favorite song or type of music or this or that. I just know you.
Oh my lord! Now that I'm thinking about it, do I even know this information myself?
That's half the problem. Is I feel like whenever you ask a guy that, he's just like, I don't know, something, probably this or that. But because they're not confident.
We're never
about it,
ever
then you never
asked
remember
that question.
it. Yeah. Because to you it doesn't really matter either way. Like I have like favorite colors, but they're for different reasons. Like black's one of my favorite colors, blue's one of my favorite colors, and silver's one of my favorite colors. All of those are like up there with my favorite colors. But yeah.
This is a question. What's your religion? What's your theism? Do you have a theism?
A what?
Theism. Like, are you Christian? Are you Catholic? Do you believe in God?
I'm agnostic. So I do believe that there probably is something. I do not believe that, like, in our five senses that we see and understand everything. And I don't think science answers what we know, but I don't think it doesn't show us what we don't know, if that makes sense. Like, it doesn't answer the unknown. Like, it always, like, creates theories and stuff like that for the unknown. Oh, that was unfortunate. But I don't think,
That's why I hate dogs. They're called demon dogs.
yeah, dogs are scary. But, yeah, I do think that there probably is something. Do I think it's a god? Maybe. And let's say it is. I don't think he's wrathful. I don't think he's... Or she, or fucking whatever. Whatever it is...
If you're so high and mighty, do you even need to know what's in their pants?
Fair enough. I don't think God would give a shit. It's like, are you male, female, and stuff? It's just like, your definitions
My brother
are
in
beyond...
Christ!
Yeah, your definitions are above me, you know? It's like...
Would God say my brother in Christ or your brother in Christ?
I had no idea.
That would be so fucking funny.
But, I do think that organized religion is a mistake and something that plagues our world a lot. For any, like, group and such, I think there's toxicity in all of it. And I think there's toxicity in atheism, too, and such.
That superiority complex some of them have is like...
Yeah, or hiding behind, like, science and stuff. It's like... Yeah, it's like... There's this little amount that we know of, and we know the understanding of. There's this little amount that we know we don't know of. Like, or like, we are known to the fact that we don't know what this thing is. And then the things we don't know, like are huge. Damn. That was a quick death.
Okay, I'm gonna blitz past it, like run it through,
That's fair.
get to the checkpoint, and then go through it.
That's fair. We had a Boopio in chat. Go to bed. Your mom is one of my favorite colors.
No.
Say ban it. No.
That's bad. Let's go. Let's go! I need you mom for a reason.
Yeah.
No one insults my mother.
Exactly. But yeah. So But yeah, I don't like that, like, at least I think a lot of, like, Catholic or Christian belief, that God is, like, wrathful and that God has anger. Like, the way I personally see God is, God's exactly how a father should be. He is there to push you in the right direction, but not to control your life or to be abusive or angry in some sort of way. You know, he does. You know, he's understanding, and he knows that. Just as a father would, should know, we're gonna make mistakes in life, and that's perfectly okay. And our sins aren't sins. If we learn and grow from them, then we've done the right thing. Doing the act of them themselves isn't a bad thing, as long as you learn from it. And I think people are too quick to, I think people that fear God misunderstand God, personally. But yeah, I think a God, especially as, we become adults and such, God would do what a father does. Because it's our, Father in heaven and stuff. It's like, he will push us in the right direction until it's our time to make our own decisions, and then he sends off. Mm-hmm. And if we ask for help, maybe he can, he can't directly do things for you. That's not his job. You've got to be able to figure it out. But, and like, let's say you do something really bad, and you go to heaven. It's like, I don't think that's, or like you like go to hell and stuff. I don't think it's an actual hell. I think it's him just being like, hey, this was a mistake you made, and you've got to learn from this.
Do you believe in reincarnation, or what do you think happens after?
I would say reincarnation to me makes sense on a scientific and spiritual level to an extent. On both. Do I think it's the right thing? Oh, fuck no. I can't say.
I wasn't asking if it was right. I was asking what you were thinking.
Yeah, I do think that to an extent that scientifically and spiritually, I could see it making sense. Where, like, I know, it depends on if you have a belief in, like, souls and energy and such. And I do to an extent, that we have something beyond our scientific understanding. Hell, our brains themselves are, like, super weird, and I think the subconscious is something we barely have any understanding of. And so I do think that, like, if our energy, like, I have heard that energy that is similar to each other likes to stay together. And so if we have something like a soul, something made out of more pure energy,
well, okay, even from, like, let's say a very scientific standpoint, consciousness is just a bunch of signals happening over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Nothing else. So let's say, yeah, you are still technically energy because you're just a bunch of electrical signals floating around in some neurons.
Yeah, well...
So you're still right, and I mean, like, I was talking from, like, a super stupid level, like, you're right. Sorry, and I'm also just not paying attention if you're cringing at my Bloodborne playing. Sorry. Sorry.
It's all good. But, yeah, like, I would say, like, and our energy affects things. When we speak or say or do things, and even, like, let's say someone is quietly angry in a room. When you go into that room, consciously or subconsciously, you notice that. You take note of that. And it's because you're exuding that. I think anger is, like, one of the highest energy-using feelings.
I'd say despair, actually.
I would argue anger has more of an aggressive presence.
I would say despair is the lack, and it pulls.
Which is fair.
And that's why it hurts more. But anyways.
And it's just, do I have any way of proving any of this? No. But again, proving is almost like a silly concept to me. Because it's like, maybe one day we'll be able to prove it, but right now, no. But like, 200, 300 years ago, people thought getting rid of your bad blood, like, would heal you. And, you know, when bloodletting was popular. Or, like, we don't even know what, what was it, anesthesia really does, or whatever
We
it
still
is.
don't.
Yeah, we still don't. We don't know why it puts us to sleep the way it does. We have theories and stuff about it, sure, but, you know, we've never, like, fully proven it. And that's modern medical science we're using. And, you know, to me, I'm not criticizing it, I'm fascinated by it. You know, and I think we have way more to go before we even have a chance of understanding how the universe works. So yeah, you know, it's all sixes to me, I guess.
So you mean sixes?
Sixes as in there may be a god, there may not be. There's this or that.
Oh, that's
it
what you
doesn't
meant.
matter.
So I've just never heard that term. It's all sixes.
Yeah,
I've never heard of it.
I use it a good amount whenever I'm just like, it is what it is kind of thing. It's all sixes. I don't know where that comes from actually, but I've just heard it and used it ever since.
Yeah, religion fascinates me.
Yeah.
And
I think people twist and stuff. Do I think that there was a guy named Jesus? Yeah, I do.
I think Jesus
he
was multiple people.
I think single people, multiple people, whatever it is, it's philosophy. Like, Jesus himself wasn't a Christian. I don't believe he was. I think he was promoting maybe a way of life. Just like how Buddha wasn't a Buddhist. He just was promoting a way of life. Whether you believed it or not, like, he didn't give a shit. He just found a way that, like, worked for him, and he told people about it. I think Jesus was a similar way. Do I think he's the son of Christ and stuff? No, I think that, like, all of, like, what he can do is drummed up. And it's like a big game of telephone. Like, the Bible itself, I heard, was written, like, I think, like, 300 years after Jesus was even around.
It was compiled more like.
Yeah, well, it's a compile of a lot of stories, but a lot of those stories weren't written until way after his death. So I think a lot of it was exaggerated or this or that. And I even heard, like, crucifying itself was actually really popular at the time. So the fact that Jesus was crucified wasn't really uncommon. Like, that happened to a lot of people, kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
So the fact that's like, oh, he's crucified, blah, blah, blah. And I don't know. I do think it's the whole dumb thing that's like, oh, he died for your sins and stuff like that. It's like, I don't think Jesus gives a shit. I do.
You know what? Jesus is for gay people.
Exactly.
And if Jesus... Okay, let's say
He
Jesus
himself
died
is
for
gay.
my sins. Why shouldn't I sin? Also,
Yeah.
Jesus was probably gay. He had like a whole harem of guys called apostles. Have you heard of them? Judas?
Yeah.
Judas was
just a jealous ex or something. You know?
Yeah.
Didn't want to have.
Didn't want the competition.
Yeah, didn't want to have polyamory with everyone. You know.
Yeah, he is the one that inspired monogamy.
Yeah, he's the one that's firing just because he was a jealous ass. You know, which I can see being jealous. Just don't kill the person you love over it.
Yeah.
I guess is common sense. And like even the 10 Commandments boil down to don't be an asshole. Whoa.
Whoa.
Like that's probably what they originally were. Was just like, hey, we kind of live by these rules. Essentially, don't be a jerk to one another. And I don't know. I think organized religion really lost its way when it preaches things like love thy neighbor and stuff. When a lot of people don't, and they have such judgment and hatred towards one another. Whether it's because they don't know or understand, it's like I think that people use religion now as an excuse to commit horrible things to people because they justify it. It's like, oh, it's God's will and stuff. It's like bullshit. Like the one thing that I think God would be against is hurting each other.
Yeah, because, like, okay, let's say they created everything. I don't believe. I think we're just fucking...
No, I think evolution and stuff like that. Like, I think... I could totally see God, like, putting forth, like, let's say
Bacteria.
the Big Bang or something like that, but then letting go of everything else and just seeing how the course runs, you know?
Clockwork God, that's what it's called.
Yeah. Because that's interesting. Especially, like, let's say God himself's a scientist or a curious being himself. Just being like, oh, I've got this idea, I'm going to put it forth and see how it changes and evolves. And have, like, no real say in it. Like,
God's a video gamer.
Or even, like, let's say the asteroid that, like, let's say the asteroid that killed the dinosaur
Was him.
you know, was him kind of thing. It's like, okay, so, you know, these guys have been around for a while and stuff, but I have this new theory I want to test out, and bam, you know. It's like, but I gotta get rid of these guys, bam. Like, I can totally see something like that being the case. So just kind of nudging it a certain direction, but not directly interfering with it. Or directly interfering with each person's lives and stuff, so.
Yeah. God doesn't give a shit about us.
I do find it interesting. I don't necessarily, like, agree with it, but, like, the idea of, keep being reincarnated until you find nirvana. Like, what a lot of the... Well, Buddhism isn't a religion. It's a way of life. Western colonizers called it a religion.
Japan thought otherwise. Japanese Buddhism is a weird beast.
I have heard that Japanese Buddhism is weird. But, yeah, it's like... I don't fully agree with that. Or I don't... Like, I could understand it. That doesn't mean I fully agree with it.
If I'm gonna be completely honest, I've made, like, my own little, like, religion.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I want something to believe in, but also I don't want to
I think
build...
human nature requires for us to have something
Yeah,
to believe in, whether
yeah.
that's God or, you know, science. You know, it's all the same.
Yeah.
It's all believing in something. It's all, you know, what we call science being proof is just us, I don't know, having a certain way of explaining things, but again, that still doesn't answer all our questions kind of thing. I don't know. But, yeah. I think we still have a lot to learn, which is good. Yeah. I like learning. But yeah, that's why I like being agnostic, and I like taking things from different religions. I like the Christian ideology of stuff like love thy neighbor, you know? But then I also like the Buddhist idea of reincarnation, you know? Stuff like that.
You're like
It's
a buffet Christian, but you buffet religion.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's like, I want to believe in what I want, and I want to build my beliefs from my own morals and such. Essentially what it comes down to for me, I also believe in a lot of sciences and such. It's, you know, but I can also understand the flaws in all of the thinkings of those, which I think is important too.
Yeah.
Because that's how you improve things like religion or politics or, you know, economies or this or that, is understanding the flaws inside of those systems and understanding that they can be improved. Because, especially because we're humans, those are all flawed. Everything we do is flawed to an extent. So it's important for us to, you know, understand it and to learn from it. Again, I think this life is all about learning. What happens after, even if it's, yeah, fuck it. What happens after, I really like, I heard there was an Egyptian, an interesting thing about, in Egyptian, what the Egyptians believed, which was, when you die, you're met with either a god or multiple gods, but either way...
I think it's two.
I think it's two, yeah. And they ask you just two questions, which is...
I think each one asks a question.
Yeah. You know, did you find joy in life, and did your life bring joy to others? Which, if that's the case, I'm doing great. Because I have found joy in my life already without living much through it, and I think that I've brought joy to others in life. Well, at least I
Suicidal
hope so.
people.
What about suicidal people?
Yeah, in that case, like, they didn't enjoy life so much that they fucking killed themselves. So would it matter only by... Would they just go back? I don't know about this, so I'm asking.
I don't know either. You know, I have no idea what the answer would be if you answered no.
Maybe if it's like, okay, you get another reroll.
Yeah. So yeah, maybe like go back until you do.
You get to create another character.
Yeah. Yeah, I do think that it's our
I
choice.
didn't like my stats of intelligence, so I re-rolled them.
Yeah.
God.
I do think that we, as people, it's our choice, no matter what situation we have, to find joy in our lives. I think we always have a choice of how to find that too. It can be hard, and especially through someone's experiences, it can feel impossible. But I think it's always possible. I think everyone always has a choice. Choices will again vary in difficulty. But, I don't know, I'm also just a very positive person, so, always happening. Which, that in and of itself, I think, brings a lot of joy, to people. Having someone with positivity around, it's easy to have positivity if people around you are positive, you know? Then you can, learn and understand from them. Don't die, holy shit.
Don't worry about it.
Well, now I'm gonna worry about it. But,
That's fine. So. Religion is such a weird thing.
religion's weird. I think politics is weird. I think all of it's weird.
I think some of this is just going on right now.
I think, I think that whatever big belief system, whether it be those two, or even, what the fuck is it called? Music, even. I think, because people get so,
wound up.
yeah, or get so believing that their way's the right way, that
They get violent.
I don't think, I mean, there's that too, but it's that, they become arrogant, they become closed off, or too prideful of any other way, And I think the ideology and what I live by, seek first to understand, then be understood,
Could you write that down?
Sure.
That was good.
That was one of the 7 habits of highly effective kids when I was young. We had elementary. That was the 5th one. That was the one that I didn't remember as well because it was so long, and I didn't understand it at the time. Later in life, I did.
I don't get that kind of shit. Like, why don't you tell it when they will? Stuff like when they don't.
Yeah. Well, it's like if someone feels like they've been heard, they're 10 times easier to talk to, or maybe even convince otherwise, because everyone wants to be heard in life. There's not a single person in life that doesn't want to be heard or understood, and so that's why, I've been able to talk to people of all different kind of walks of life, even to the most arrogant and ignorant people, and even been able to convince some people otherwise. And even when I haven't, we've come to an agreement of, yeah, hey, we're not gonna agree about this, and that's okay. You do you, I'll do me, and we won't do each other, probably. But, yeah, a lot of those habits, I think subconsciously have affected me. Like, one was sharpen the saw, which essentially means, that was the 7th one. And that was about, refine your skills. Keep up with the skills you have, and don't let them become dull. Don't become dull. The first one
That's gotta be one of my worst fears, is becoming dull.
Yeah.
Or losing functionality in my brain. I don't... Chop off my legs, do not take my arms.
Yeah. My, the first one I really liked, which was, be proactive.
Hey, Reggie,
Yes?
could you do me a favor and move your car out of the driveway?
Sure.
I'm so sorry about that.
Oh, good.
Hello everybody. We're going to be off for a moment while we figure something out.
Yeah, I'll move around more, it's more unbinding. Which is why I should be working out more. So it stretches those muscles.
Okay. Welcome back, everyone. We're gonna be doing this again. Whoa. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, so we found a shortcut. Okay, now what we're doing. Okay. Skill! Skill!
Skill!
Skill! With every iteration, I become stronger. So what I've been doing is farming. Farming, but also exploring at the same time. So, because this is my favorite farming location, which of Hemlock, the Hemlock area is literally one of the best areas to farm shit because of all of the executioners, and I am skilled enough that I can, or I used to be skilled enough. I don't know if I am right now.
Fair.
Oh yeah, religion. Any other thoughts?
I'll say this. Believe in whatever you want to believe in, just don't force it on others.
teenager.
And surprisingly, even old people haven't learned that yet.
Oh no, that was the thing I was saying. Like,
Yeah, no, I know. I didn't think you were being like, that's for a teenager. Okay, teenager.
okay, teenager.
Yeah.
I can be condescending if you want me to.
No. No.
No! Please, my ass! It's very fragile.
Fragile ass. Baby.
Yes. It's like the choir kids.
Yeah, wait. Altar boys, no! What are you, Catholic priest?
Catholic priest, no!
Yeah, so...
South Park did more to educate the people about that than the Catholic Church did.
Well, yeah, the Catholic Church won't want to expose themselves like that.
They should.
They should, they're not going to.
True.
What's it called? Yeah. It's cool to see gas prices going down more now. I know they go for 4th of July, but... it's still cool.
You should just get an electric, I feel like.
I'll get an electric truck whenever they become cheap and affordable.
Dude.
Uh-huh.
Dude. You're hurting my heart.
With how much an electric truck
If
costs,
we live
I
in
could
the
buy a
same
house.
fucking house, you're using my electric car, because I don't move that often.
That's fine.
And then you can have your little truck. It's just, whenever I see that gas price, I think Randy's truck. My heart bleeds for you, mate.
I own a older 97 Chevy 1500, and it's a 25-gallon tank. And so now, it used to be when it was over $5. It cost from empty to fill was $125, and its mileage was that if I wanted to take a trip up to like the bigger city, it
Salt
would,
Lake City?
No. This is Warren Provo.
Oh, that's what you're talking about? Okay.
Yeah, it would. After 2.5 trips, I would have to fill up
God.
from my house back. So roughly.
So it's like $50 a pop.
What do you mean?
$50 a pop to drive there and back.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, so it's a lot of money. It's expensive. But that's why I only typically use it for long hauls. Or not long hauls, but if I'm like helping someone with something. Like moving, or dump runs, or this or that. Kitty. Hello, kitty.
Pick Oliver up.
Oliver.
Yes, I have 2 wonderful cats. They're like piranhas, but instead of eating meat, they eat attention.
You want to be picked up, Oliver? Yeah. So I do wonder how far they'll go down. In some areas, like they're the cheapest I've seen them, which was like rest stops will typically have it where diesel's higher because they get so many semis coming through. But that means they can lower the normal gas. So one place I saw was like $4.69, which is the best I've seen in months personally.
So there's some... Okay. I see. I can see that.
Some places, like my gas station near me, one of them is $4.75. The other ones like in town are like $4.80-ish.
Isn't diesel always more expensive than petrol?
I think there's been very few times. There's may have been a time where diesel was cheaper than regular gas, but I think it's always more expensive because I think diesel is harder to make.
Diesel is literally waste product.
Yeah, but it's the way it fires.
Oh yeah, I know how like
It needs way more compression.
compression. It uses glow plugs. Diesel mechanics is really interesting. I wouldn't use them because I'm an electric car boy.
Fair.
However, Tesla's shit.
You can make
Fuck you, Elon. Suck my dick.
You can make biodiesel.
Biodiesel is awesome.
Yeah.
I know how to make that. I've made it before.
Yeah. And
Actually, I have to spot out. Nope. I don't
If-
have it anymore.
depends on like the work I'd be doing and if it would be even like cost effective enough to have
A biodiesel setup.
yeah. It would cost less than like normal diesel, then I'd maybe do that. I just know that like it takes a lot of like oil and stuff to do
It
it.
takes work.
It takes work, yeah.
Also, you can make it with little corn.
Yeah. I know you can also with old oil, and sometimes old oil or used oil is like better to use, or it's like quicker to make biodiesel from that.
Yeah, it's like fermenting alcohol. That's how I like to think it. It's like alcohol. But instead of using yeast, the normal bacteria, you're using fancy bacteria.
Yeah. Oliver. Do you want me to not have him near you?
Oh, it's just because he tries to get inside my lap, so I can't use my controller, so I have died many a time to the cat. Paralysis. I call it feline paralysis.
There.
Get it? Oh, that's fine. I swear I'm humorous. Please stay on the spot. I know people are not watching the stream because someone is watching. What the fuck?
Is that not me?
That's not you. There's 2 people watching right now.
Sick. Oh, is there anyone? I don't have chat.
If you're in chat, say hello.
Why don't I have chat open?
If so, thank you for.
Oh, someone is here. Hello.
Hello.
Who's watching?
Who is watching?
Howdy, y'all.
Is it a friend?
Oh, it's Pete.
It's Petey. Hi, Petey.
Hi, Petey. So Charlie's playing. I'm commentating. I'm being enjoyable. Whoa.
He's being the other half of the brain right now.
Yes. And you're dying.
Constantly. Okay.
It's funny.
It's fine. I already got past the point I wanted to get
It's good.
for this thing. It's still annoying,
Fair.
but I want to kill another boss. Since I have accepted we are not going to kill the Viker today,
No, probably not.
because I need to.
You got her close to half before, but I don't know if you can keep up with that.
Yeah, because the second half you want to use fire paper for, and we only have 3 bits of that.
Yeah.
So I want to level up a bit. I'm probably gonna grind off stream. Get up to the. I am Randy.
Yes.
So it's on stream. Could you look up the proper level for Viper Amelia?
Yes, sir.
Because I think it's level 35. And if you didn't know, we're at level 19, so we're like halfway there. And you can beat it all at the same level. It doesn't really fucking matter. It's just,
Tend to be around, depending on how many optional areas you've done before, tend to be around level 30 to 40.
yeah. We're half the amount.
That would make sense of, what is your favorite Switch weapon? Good question.
Oh, trick weapon?
Trick weapon, Switch weapon. What?
The one I'm using right now. Trick cane, my favorite.
Yeah.
It's not the best.
Cane. Trick cane.
It's called a threaded cane. Essentially, you gotta flog your enemies to death in 2 ways. Because flogging actually can be done with a cane. And a whip.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I know stupid little about bloodborne, so I don't have any personal preference on
Weapon. There's some cool ones.
why can't you prime us? Bloodborne is paused. Can't prime us. I can't support us.
Oh,
That's
because
because
I didn't set it up.
Yeah. Do you want to set that up?
I'll set that up. I wasn't honestly expecting anyone to like start actually wanting to join us.
Yeah.
Also, like, because this is literally the second time we're doing this. Actually, do you want to do this Wednesday? Because I know you have nothing planned Wednesday.
Yeah, that would give me more incentive to help out. What's his face with getting IV. We have Q Kitty on stream.
Yeah, his name's Oliver. He has a little, like, weird thing. We don't know what makes him do it, but he drools.
My outside cat does that too.
Yeah.
After a while of being pet and stuff like that, he'll start drooling.
And
mine's just kind of dumb. Yeah, he said he'll prime us if because he never uses this. Gaming.
Thank you,
Sick.
Peter. I bet I could actually. I bet I could prime myself. We have Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Because we buy so. We hate going outside. We are little hermits in our family.
Yeah. It would be really fun to have me play because I haven't played it before. Yeah, I would also die. You would see a lot more death screens. So many more death screens.
Like, I'm dying mainly because I'm underleveled. And also, I have a very specific build. I don't like health. I like a lot of damage. So, kill the enemy before they kill you is my full philosophy.
Yeah.
So, like, that should normally kill someone in how I normally do shit. I can't right now. Fucking, I love the ragdoll physics.
Glass cannon is a fun build. But, yeah, that's what makes it fun. That is what makes it fun. But also, I don't know, I get,
we gotta kind of retain our sanity here.
Yeah, I get, really frustrated with these type of games when playing them, and I have very little patience when it comes to them, so I don't know how fun it would be for me. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, we could probably try it one stream. Or just call it Randy's playing. Uh-oh.
Write that down, I'll make it happen.
Yeah.
That could be Wednesday stream. No, let's do that later on.
Later on, yeah.
Because I'm gonna literally grind until we're level 35.
That's fair.
Fuck!
Okay, well.
Okay. Well, we're getting blood echoes. Blood echoes means level up.
Yeah.
This is one thing I will not do, though. I'm gonna use the cold blood do and shit. I'm not gonna sell the doll's outfit. It's worth a lot of blood echoes and you're supposed to sell it, but I love it too much.
Fair.
Do you want to talk about religion more?
Have I ever played a Soulsborne? Yeah, make a separate file for me so that, that can be the hell playthrough. That most likely would never finish. That is exactly what would happen. But it would be funny, because you could hear me yell in anger. But I would yell so much.
Oh, wait, yeah.
And have I ever played a Soulsborne? I played, I think it was 3 once. I got to the first boss. I died very quickly, and then I stopped playing. So... so, have I played it? Yes, but also not very much. Because I'm bad at these type of games. Let's go. Yeah.
Let's go!
Yeah, for sure, that'd be fun. We could probably do something like that. Just wait till we start playing horror games. Then I will be playing those, because I'm very reactionary towards horror games, and I'm very much a baby.
I've been told that I'm kind of funny to watch, actually, and speaking of horror games, because I just don't fucking react. Because I'll be like, oh, that plank fell. Anyways, look at that rodent.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why Randy's gonna be doing that, because I am boring as fuck, because I am not a pussy, unlike him.
But, you'd love a horror game stream? Well, we would love to do one. What horror game should we play?
Technically, Bloodborne's a horror game. The true horror is how many fucking times I'm gonna die.
The true horror is how much time you'll spend in it. Funny and spooky. Outlast is good. Outlast would be fun. Outlast or Outlast 2? I've actually heard Outlast 2 is more. Amnesia, we could do an Amnesia run. That would be funny to watch me play because I'm such a coward.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Also,
Getting knocked
I
over my
already
camera.
own Amnesia because. Little peek behind the screen. We're both fucking broke.
True. Resident Evil 7 and 8 would be pog. Yeah, last time I played Village, I was.
Is that for PS4?
Probably.
Oh, actually, no. I have it on Steam because you know Mary.
Yeah.
Mary quite contrary. Apparently, she thinks she does.
7's on PS4. Which that one is. Excuse you. Which one's 7 again?
Resi's.
Oh, that's
Vampire
Biohazard.
Lady.
That's Biohazard.
Yeah.
That's right.
I have Lady.
I played a bit of Biohazard, and I got inside the house and stuff, and then I couldn't figure out what to do. But Pete loves Mary.
I would pull up
You're so cute. You're so cute. You're so cute.
I would pull up a guide and I would like push you in the right direction. I feel like.
Yeah, you could do that. And I would be like, I'd be like, ah! You'd hear so much screaming.
Honey, you're gonna need to calm down.
You're gonna need to chill out.
A lot.
Yeah, I would try, but it's I'd die. Literally the last time I played Village, like we were just walking through the woods and it was just dark, and I was just being like, fuck this the entire time. It was great. Guys are fun. Really like going through a game blinds yourself. Yeah, and what would be is that like he would push me in the right direction, but I'd try figuring it out on my own.
Mm-hmm. It would be more like because this is a bad thing with horror games. Like sometimes I'll have puzzles, but they won't give you enough like instruction. Because sometimes we're idiots. Also, we're spending like half of our brain talking to you guys.
Yeah.
Like right now, I'm at like half capacity. I probably would have done this already.
Yeah.
And this is, I'm not trying to sing myself praises or make excuses. I just know this because I've played a lot of this fucking game. I would already have Vikered it.
Yeah.
Even at this level. It's just because I'm talking with Randy and
We're trying to be funny, enjoyable. Whoa.
yeah, like, and also like I'm running stuff in my head. Like, would this be funny? Should we talk about this?
Yeah.
Because this is all live. And also, I was a stupid and didn't bring me conversation topics. However, I do feel like it went to a really good way of that whole religion thing.
Yeah, the religion discussion was fun.
Oh, actually, this is something to bookmark. If you ever want to talk about my theism, because you did yours, that'd be fair. Only because I feel a little like we're not even, because now I know more about you than you know about me.
Oh, I don't give a shit. I talk a lot.
Unless if you want to keep the mystique of me.
The mystique of you, well, I'm the well-known. We're like, Danny Sexbang and Ninja Brian. You're Ninja Brian, I'm Danny.
I'm so cool. I swear, I'm not an idiot. Ah!
Yeah. It is cool, just watching Bloodborne, though. Because I'm still getting story but also hanging out with people and just putting time where I want to put time, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, you're dark, mysterious type, Charlie.
Dark and brooding.
I'm the funny. I'm
funny.
Talk, and look at cat. Hi, cat. Cutie.
Oh, fuck you! Eat my dick! Actually, don't eat it. Suck it.
Consume. Dark and breeding? I think you mean brooding, not breed. I mean, maybe breeding.
Who knows?
Charlie, you want to be bred?
Are you submissible and breedable?
It's great. Great question.
Great question. I don't like it.
You do
Fuck
like
you!
dying.
Fuck you!
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Thwapped you.
Cat was like, "What the fuck?
What the fuck?" He'll probably come back later. He's a little. He gets upset sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And then he like goes away, and then he's like, "Give me more attention."
Yeah.
He loves you, by the way.
I'm glad. I like when cats like me.
I like it when cats like me. I don't like it when humans like me.
No, I hate humans. You know me. I'm
Antisocial.
I'm the real antisocial.
Antisocial Randy.
Yep.
When is that patch coming out?
I don't know. You know, it should be coming out soon. We'll be out of alpha once that happens.
Okay. We're getting more health.
We want to do D&D too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, this was something we were thinking about doing. I don't know how much we talked about it, but going through like our adventures, like kind of like summarizing them in like some sort of podcast, maybe. Like, and just talk about like the dumb shit we've done.
Yeah.
Because we have a guy with a spittoon on his head. We have a guy, a fucking teddy bear. A man that's into cat ladies.
Not anymore. He left.
He married him.
Not yet.
Put a ring on it. That's what he literally did. He put a ring on that goddamn.
Well, kind of. They haven't married yet, though. Which
Wait, are you gonna get invited to the wedding?
Maybe.
I swear to fucking God, Randy. Tell me that.
I have more plans for Darius. But
If you make him the big bad, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
that'd be funny.
In real life.
A dwarf being the big bad evil. I wonder if that's ever been part of a campaign, like a dwarf being a big bad evil. I don't know if it has. I've never think I've personally heard about it. One thing I thought about for D&D for days that people are missing, if people are up to, we could do one shots. That's another thing I was thinking of as well. Was one shots would be kind of fun.
Oh yeah, I would want to just use my teddy bear because
Sure. And it depends on like what the one shot people run and stuff. But typically most of one shots I run, you can use whatever character you want. But that'd give a chance for people to try out new characters or you know, reuse old ones and kind of do more with them.
Very well. Let me
And such. That's a good idea. I think we could do that. Hell, even like this Wednesday, if we really felt like it, we could probably do a one shot. But then we also might stream Wednesday, so we might be like, but we'll see.
we'll see.
We'll see. But that's a good idea. I think we should do that more. A campaign with shows the DM. You're fine. It's funny. You fought an evil pirate dwarf lady. That's cool. Evil pirate dwarf. That's cool. I like that.
I like that too. Darius is an evil one too. Stole my heart.
Well, he wasn't a pirate though. He was a drunk, but he wasn't a pirate.
He was a pirate in my heart.
It's pirate in your heart. I guess he became a pirate.
And now he's a war ram razor.
He stole her beard rings. That makes sense. So maybe she wasn't evil. You guys are just assholes. But no, I mean that sounds like a great time. Yeah. I do have some plans and such. I need to do more planning. Because I'm silly and don't plan. Or I do plan actually a lot. Okay, well, she invaded your ship and so you stole her rings, of course. An eye for an eye, as they say.
Yarg.
I guess if it's important enough to her, that kind of would be an eye for an eye. But yeah. The bane of DMing, planning, truly, honestly.
Yeah. For people watching the VOD stream, whatever, Randy is our forever DM for our friends.
I'm forever DM. I enjoy it. I prefer...
Can you teach me to DM? Can you give me your skills? I want to DM.
Sure. I again don't know, like, it depends on how you DM, and every DM has their own style. I would say a big part of DMing, I would say there's two kind of camps of DMs, which are metric DMs, or system DMs, where they focus more on, like, the systems of how everything works, instead of more focusing on telling a story and worrying less about the rules, which both are valid ways of doing things. I myself am more of a storytelling DM because I just like telling a story and such, and seeing what my players do roleplay wise. Big thing that you have to be good at, or not good at, but you have to learn how to do at least. You'll get better as time goes on, but improv. Like improving really, to me, is super important because it just helps you in any scenario.
Yeah.
And so whether your improv skills come from being more systematic, and then you have to have the understanding of the system and being able to improv off of that. Storytelling is you have to be willing to change your story or adapt your story to make it more narratively fun. I have a funny story, but I'll read the chat. I want to get into DMing, so maybe one of these days we can do one-shots, some of these role players could DM. Yeah, and get me as a player. Woo! I love playing. Improv is cool and fun. It is.
Wait, was Peter saying DMing?
Yeah.
Him DMing.
Or narratively satisfying. You know, there's an interesting story that was told by my favorite DM in the world, Brennan Lee Mulligan, which he was talking about how he one time had a big bad evil guy that was like this really cool like blood hunter or something, or like a witch hunter kind of deal. And he was badass, and like the way they first met him was like there was a sunset happening and arrows were coming from the sunset and they were dealing shit tons of damage. But then the party planned a trap for him. The guy rolled really low, they rolled really high, and they just captured the guy and he was dead. And it was so narratively unsatisfying, but it was so much fun for them. But even for like the players and stuff like that, and he was supposed to be a long time, big bad evil guy. And so the fact that he like died so quick and their plan like worked so well, it's narratively unsatisfying, but it was so much fun for the players and everything. And you gotta be able to roll with the punches kind of thing, even when it's kind of sucks for everyone, but it's kind of great for everyone too. So yeah, that'd be just something I'd focus on. Is I'd also say one thing as a player, I love foiling the DM's plans. Exactly, and that's what happened with our first session. Our first real session is you guys came up with such a great plan, and then and executed it to the point where I was like, well, shit, my entire plan now is ruined.
What was the plan?
It was supposed to be a lot longer of a fight. And like you guys get like captured. Kind of
By the hobgoblins?
No, by the captain.
Oh,
yeah,
how we convinced someone wooed the captain.
It was also like wooing all the bandits, and you guys secretly getting the feather that was important, and all of this shit. And it was like, well, fuck.
It was so good. I loved it. Okay.
Yeah.
My character's too well built for fucking DPS. That was proven by the hobgoblins when I pretty much TPK'd them single-handedly.
Yeah. And it was a lot of... Although it was also a lot of fireballs
fucking
and stuff.
James.
2 nat 20s in a row. By God.
Yeah.
That was really me going like, oh my God, that hurts. But no, the hobgoblins were a great first enemy for the group to fight. Not for you guys, but to help me gauge your guys' abilities. And hobgoblins aren't super high level, unless you mean like warlords and stuff like that, then they're higher level.
Have you ever watched Goblin Slayer? Sorry.
Goblin Slayer. Is that an anime?
Yeah.
I've heard of it. I have never watched it myself personally.
You need to watch it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because the whole party's collaboration on it. Yeah, even though you guys don't have great synergy, it especially worked once you guys were getting towards the end of the fight. You're cornered. You should, or you're fucked. Yeah, that was bad. That was not fun.
That was on luck.
Yeah. But yeah, having the whole party's collaboration on it and such really worked well. I really liked it.
Some people collaborated more than others.
Sure, but that's...
Like, Levi and his crossbow not firing
that was
twice in a row.
I think that your guys' you guys are learning how to work well as a group, especially as this is the first time you guys have been really a group, like a party before. So I think it works really well together. I do think that it takes a bit more time, but but as you guys get into more fights and stuff, the more the group will be able to collaborate together. And if not, someone will die. So, or maybe they won't. Who knows what I have in store? I have so many fun ideas and such.
I just want to talk to you about my character because I came up with a pretty good idea. I feel like for my backstory.
Oh yeah. I love when players come up with their own backstories, or I also love when they give me creative freedom to mess with their backstories.
Actually, this is something I wish you would, since you know how my thing's Orlock.
Yeah.
I want you to use the Patreon early on. Because I feel like that's something that's never really done.
The use of the patron?
Yeah, like to help guide the story and stuff. Like the, the Patreon will sometimes give a check-in to see hey, do this kind of shit,
Yeah.
I really like it. That's why one of the main reasons why I love the Warlock so much is because it gives the DM almost something to play with, to actively cause some tension or push something in the way.
Yeah.
Or just put a new rule in that I have to follow, or just I like contacting the Patreon. I like that too.
And I do want to do more stuff with that. Hold on. What's it called? Also, that is one thing. Charlie, your character is more specified for combat, which is fun in combat, but sometimes specs into one thing makes your character lack in other ways. But I like how you've been role-playing him. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very good job role-playing him so far. And we all have to work... I'll have to work with... what you got for it? Randy, have you been having a field day with yours, Alvin's, and Sully's backstories? Yes, I have been. Alvin's less so far. I've been really working on your guys' stories because you guys have been really communicative with me and such, and we've actually sat down and talked about it more. Alvin's, I do have to make all myself, so I'm taking less time with that. But I do have a cool idea in mind for him. Jason as well. I'm really excited to see what you guys think of it when those times come to delve more into those. I do think when it comes to this campaign, I think this campaign's going to last a while, especially once we... there could be there might be less overall big bad evil guy and more arcs where you guys deal with different big bad evil guys and when they relate to your characters. You guys are the A+ D&D students, yes. I really like that, and more people have been having this, but you guys, especially in the beginning, were some of the most enthusiastic about delving into your characters and such. Sully alone, he's so pumped for everything and the creative freedom he's taken.
Barclay.
And and just the collaboration that you two had was really, really interesting to me. Yeah, the plan of different arcs and villains, because a lot of campaigns I've done have a time limit on them. And so I've done an overarching big bad evil guy that either you've been hired to do or will destroy the world if you don't, or this or that. But yeah, enthusiasm helps so much for everyone. A very good first time player. He is, yeah. and having you like carry a lot of things, even like the little things you do, Peter, that are silly, help I think get people more into the world, which I really appreciate. And show people like, yeah, you can do even like silly little shit and like it'll still be fine, kind of thing.
Take a poop.
Obviously, what else would you do?
He literally just. If is there anyone else on here? I forget.
No.
No. Peter, when you took a shit just on some random passerby, I was having such a fucking time laughing. Like, in my head. I wasn't laughing on my ass actively because that can be annoying for others. But
yeah, if you show any emotion, I'll kill you. No.
I fucking loved it. Also, me...
I really have been just grinding these,
yeah, dude.
I'm so focused on chat that I've just been like... And so, like, looking around everywhere else because my brain. Seagull do, Seagull things. Seagull is great.
Seagull see, Seagull do.
Seagull see, Seagull do.
It's like monkey see, monkey do.
I've been watching, going a little bit away from the D&D discussion. We'll return back to it, but I've been watching House MD, which, if you don't know, that show's about a guy named House, and he's a great doctor, but he's
asshole.
He's an asshole. But he's a great asshole. But he's really smart at what he does, kind of thing. And I've been watching that. And there was one episode talking about this kid who has autism, and he's like trying to communicate, but he's this little kid, so he doesn't know how to seagull see, seagull poo. He doesn't know how to communicate IRL and such, because autism.
Autism go burr.
Autism go burr. House figures out, like, if he sees someone else do something, he's way more willing to do it. And he actually says that exact thing, which is like, monkey see, monkey do, you know? Like, it's self-preservation.
I wouldn't say that in the same sentence of an autistic person, but, you know, yeah.
Yeah, it's like he wouldn't have, like, he wasn't wanting to put on the anesthetic, like, mask that they have that you breathe into, kind of thing. And then, like, he started kind of doing it and showing that it was okay to do, and that's when the kid was okay with doing it, kind of thing.
That's how a lot of children are.
Yeah, and it's about self-preservation, and it's really interesting. Medical shows are really interesting. I like it when, like, some are really dramatic, and sometimes I think for little to no reason, personally. So
medical is like kind of just boring, honestly.
I actually find a lot of it.
Oh no, I find it interesting too. I was just saying, like, a lot of it's like not like so tense. It's more like that slow ramp up of fear, that dread almost.
Yeah. The one I really like is The Good Doctor about Autistic Doctor. I have heard about that one. I haven't checked it out personally myself. I don't typically watch shows on my own. House is one of the few I do. Just because the character is so interesting and the whole story behind it. And they have a lot of comedy to it, because he is such an asshole. And, like, one episode was, they moved his parking spot away from the front door of the thing. He walks with a cane. He has a bum leg.
They added Alvin's character to House?
Exactly. No, but they moved him farther away because of a new researcher that has a cane. Or not cane, wheelchair. And then they have the whole episode. I mean, they have, like, someone dying and shit and stuff, but he's so, like, unfocused, and he's way more focused on his parking spot back. And it's like, oh, I have to walk to the door and stuff like that. And she's like, I can't even walk. And he's like, oh yeah, I imagine pushing that little button, or that little joystick so hard on the muscles. Like, and stuff. And
I mean, if I was her, I would just say, like, yeah, fair enough. Like, fuck me, I guess.
Yeah, it's the fact that, like, overall she can do less while he can actually still, like, move his legs, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But, And it's just he's such a petty ass, but it's fun.
It's great.
Yeah.
I'm just saying this.
He's
I
also
love him too.
addicted to Vicodin. Yay! Which if
I
you
was on
don't
Vicodin
know,
before.
yeah, is an opioid and is very powerful. It's a
also-
great painkiller.
It's
but
super addictive.
It's super addictive, yeah. Which he gets addicted to. That's a whole thing. Yeah. Really good show. I like it a lot. And the kind of comedy he uses, it shows its dramatic moments like way better, and it shows like the real moments like are interesting to me. But yeah, I won't typically watch shows and play games on my own and such unless I have like a good reason to. Like I kind of get burnt out on stuff, and so games are either if I'm recording them or I just really enjoy them. Shows are if I'm watching them with people or I really enjoy them kind of thing. So yeah, you understand, Pete. But yeah, so that's why I won't play games on that. I mean, typically my thought process is just I could be doing something better with my time. Then I end up watching YouTube. So it's all sixes anyways. Maybe it's just my attention span is shit.
YouTube shorts are your bane, aren't they?
Yeah, that's why I won't download TikTok. I'd be on it way too, because it's a much better site for something like that. It would become my weakness, and so I wouldn't be able to stop watching it. But sometimes you have to hyperfixate, which is fair. I have been listening to NADPOD and playing some odd games. Hey, that's totally fair. Odd games can be very fun, and NADPOD, if you don't know what NADPOD is, it's a D&D podcast called Not Another D&D Podcast. And it's my favorite podcast so far I've listened to. I haven't finished it, but I've gone pretty far in it. Where they introduce one of my favorite all-time characters, which I won't say who yet, fear of spoilers. But it's such a fun thing, and it's only 3 players, which that's why I liked. Like it was so attractive, the thought of so many little. Because the more players you have, the more you have to accommodate everyone to an extent to make it fun for everyone. And so, by having 3 players like that, you can work with the backstory so well. And the stuff they do later in NADPOD, oh yeah, and the guest players. Oh, the guest players are cool too. And such. Yeah, that's one thing that's hard with us. Yeah, I can work with backstories of certain players and make it interesting for everyone.
But you can't do everyone.
I can do everyone, especially with the longer the campaign goes on. I can do everyone.
Oh no, I was just at once. I feel like sometimes people get impatient almost.
Yeah, and that's not a fault of mine. That's a fault of the player kind of thing. Like you have to be patient for some things. I'll try my best to accommodate, but and please express your concerns and such. But also know that holy shit, that took you out so fast.
You want to see a cheesy way of playing that one?
Sure.
Okay. Let me get my blood echoes out of that because 25,000 is a lot.
Yeah, it just takes more time and energy for more players, and hard to have everyone's attention. With so many players, side conversations are frequent. Yeah, that is another thing. Is side conversations. As someone who has a one-track mind,
phone bucket. So badly. I don't
even care if people are on their phones. If they're paying attention, they're paying attention. If you're not,
I know, but it would increase their
likelihood to pay attention. But then if they start talking to each other instead and start creating side conversations that are distracting to everyone, then that also is a problem. That becomes a bigger problem for everyone. But I do think we're getting to a good point where I think people are interested in what's happening, especially the more combat I introduce. I will say, combat in itself in D&D is difficult to do. With how many players there are, there's certain things you can do that help, but combat is boring. Combat is boring unless it's your turn. And the longer you have to wait for your turn, the more boring it is. And you have to think, oh, it's not just accounting for a lot of players, it's accounting for
how many
NPCs and bad
I feel like-
guys and
I feel like
this
only
and
the characters should play, honestly.
that. What do you mean?
Like just toss NPCs, like have them like stand to the side almost.
Stand to the
Like
side?
have them not engage in the combat.
Oh, yeah.
Unless if there's like an obvious flaw within the like, I don't think we have a healer right now.
I would say storytelling wise, that makes just less sense.
True.
Like system, if I was basing it more off of a system, I would absolutely do something like that. But I do it more storytelling wise, so that would make less sense. Challenge rating is hard. Challenge rating is hard, especially once people start getting like magic items or this or that, or just the more players. Close combat is interesting. Close combat is interesting. Like if the stakes are higher, yeah. If people are close to death or high emotional stakes, I do agree. And we haven't gotten deep enough into the story for those things to really come about more. But just wait, I do have some interesting plans. That'll be funny. Like that is in more recent combat, we were pretty efficient. Like we were going pretty fast. Yeah. Again, this recent combat encounter with the hobgoblins wasn't necessarily for. I was to kind of show that we can do combat kind of stuff, and I do want to do combat. But it was also to help me understand where you guys were at, level-wise and stuff, and what to do. So, and now I got to plan even more stuff because you guys are level 6 now, which becomes its own thing. So yeah.
Okay. I'm at 0 insight. I hate this, but I'm gonna show it to you anyways because it's cool.
Okay.
You give me that shit.
Welcome.
What do you desire?
Very well.
What do you desire? I want your love.
Like, just love me, please.
Love me! I'm just like a little child, like screaming, "Mommy, mommy, give me love, give me attention." No.
Yeah, I know what me and James got. Do you know what the other players got at level 8? Not off the top of my head. I don't deal with characters this high level often, so I'm less familiar with the abilities. I mean, typically most spellcasters get just more spell stuff. I know bards at level...
Bards and rogues can go fuck themselves, especially the bards. They know
bards. Bards get... what's it called? College. Their bard college like abilities.
At 6.
It depends on the bard college of bards and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not 8. I don't think anyone really gets stuff at 8, or it depends. Spellcasters always get shit for spells, but let's see. Monks. I don't know about monks. I'm not familiar with monks very well.
Monks are weird. They're fun, but they're weird. Also, we have just let me solo her.
Essentially.
Which I think is pretty fun. I personally like it.
It's cool. I've never done a character this high level. Yeah. I've never really DM'd for characters this high level or this many. Well, actually, that's not true. My past 2 campaigns, I believe people have gotten up to like level 8 or 9.
I want to get to level 20 because then that's when the warlock peaks, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That's where a lot of spellcasters peak, anyways.
Well, all characters peak at level 20.
No, level 15. Sorry.
All level 50. Just like level 20 is where I think I peak. Yeah, because that's the peak. But yeah, I am excited to see how like higher level you guys do, and I'm excited to throw bigger things that I've wanted to throw at people.
Can you throw a 3, 3 D&D? Or is it 3.5 D&D?
3.5 D&D?
Yeah.
Yeah, what about it?
Can you throw that owlbear at us?
From 3.5?
Yes.
I'm not super familiar with it, but I could look into it.
Painful.
Painful. That'd be funny. I am kind of... The last time I dealt with an owlbear was, oh, you started it. Was the first time I played D&D and someone got their rib cage opened by an owlbear. That was funny. My character witnessed that. He's actually my favorite character I've ever made. And he was a ranger. Rangers to me are some of the most narratively satisfying classes to play.
I like Rangers too.
I think that, oh! They have a few cool spells, though. I didn't even know that they have this spell until recently.
They're like druids almost. The Rangers are weird. I like them.
Well, they're essentially a druid and fighter. But one of the druids, they're cool.
Could you put a bookmark in that? So if
For what?
I just wanted to see the cool thing. So insight. It affects how the world operates. She is a very much insight-based fight. You know those black blob monsters?
Yeah.
They're not here anymore. Look at my insight.
Oh. Huh.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
It makes the fight a lot easier. I don't like doing it because
it's easier.
Yeah, but this way the fight is literally
just her.
Just her.
Ooh. Look at that.
Damn. This game you get unlucky.
Yeah.
What time is it?
It is 5:55.
After this boss fight, want to wrap up?
Sure.
I'm leaving it up to you because I want to see, like, are you running out of steam?
It's not that I'm running out of steam, it's just I'd like to get home before 7, kind of deal.
Oh, right, yeah, 7 is our cap. I thought you had to leave at 7. 7 is when you have to be back, so let's say...
But it takes you, it's a 15-minute drive, so it's
I thought it was fun.
Okay. Yeah, Rangers are cool. They have a spell that's fucking crazy. That's like I think it's like lightning bolt, but it's like more powerful. It's really cool. And I didn't even know they could do it. It's called like lightning arrow or something. Super cool. And I was looking at it, I was like, holy shit, this does so much damage. And there's just a few others that were super interesting. I mean, they have Pass Without Trace at 2nd level. But yeah. I had, one fighter I had, what was it? One fighter I had was, like, 9th level, fighter and 1 level ranger, because he had been in that area for so long that he essentially, like, became the ranger of the group, because yeah, Pass Without Trace is super pog. I like it a lot because, well, for those who know, or those who don't know, Pass Without Trace allows you to gain +10 to a stealth roll, which is super high and kind of broken. And then when you have certain funny characters that already have a +10 in stealth,
you get a dirty 20 automatically.
Essentially, or above. So
then you just get a dirty 20 any way you roll.
Yeah. Then you have. I mean, then as a DM, you got to be able to throw. You got to be able to throw things that
will scare,
or will be able to see through stuff like that, or just have a higher like DC to pass. Like when you have to make it a DC 30, which is still pretty passable if you're that level kind of deal. So, nice.
No, they don't die. Oh, there's a second one.
Well, whatever. Step. Like I know beholders, I believe, can see through a lot of that. They have true sight, I think. Or blind sight? I can't remember which one they have. I think it's true sight.
Blind sight's pretty fucking cool in my opinion.
Yeah. A blind monk, I've heard, is fucking crazy.
Actually, there's this.
Step. Step.
This is just a tedious fight. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. Uh-oh. Is she gonna do the funny thing? Is he the one gonna do the funny thing?
Ah!
Holy shit! Is that like a one-hit kill no matter what?
No, she tears out your eyes.
That would do it, yeah. But yeah, so D&D crazy. I have some interesting plans. I don't know if I'll do this in this campaign, so I'll say it anyways. But I've had like some cool ideas working with like giants and stuff, and kind of having a whole story with giants. Because I think
How would having 2 DMs work? Like have one DM like this is something I would want to try out one day. Sorry, this is very much.
You're fine.
I interrupted you.
You're fine.
The idea would be during combat you have one DM talking, like one DM doing all the numbers and shit, like all the rolls and stuff, and then the other one's telling the story of how it happened.
I think that could be interesting. It'd have to obviously be with the right people. Yeah, it's hard to say. I've never tried something like that or heard someone suggest it like that way whenever it comes to 2DM, so it's hard for me to say whether that would work or not. I do think it's an interesting concept that, if done right, could work, but that, you can say that about like most anything, so. 2DM seems really hard. Yeah, again, it depends on how you do it. That'd be an interesting way of, like, let's say you're really focused on rolling. Like, one person's really focused on rolling, and they roll, like, beforehand, and the other DM just kind of, like, takes note of it, and then works that into the flow of the story. But,
Yeah, that was like
hello, little bitches.
literally word for word what I was like thinking.
Fuck
Fuck you, Italians.
but,
Can't build a tank for the life of you.
But, I do think, yeah. I do think it would be interesting. I don't know if I would try it personally, but I think whoever does it would be interesting too.
I would try it for sure. Like,
Pinks matter since when? Since all the time they've been made and war has happened. Since now, war's still going on.
Well, tanks don't really matter anymore. Oh wow, what the fuck? Oh, you're fake.
Oh.
Sometimes there's fakes. Fuck you with your brain. And it make you feel like you're going crazy. This fight is god awful. If you can't tell, purely because they're like fucking. No, you're not real. You're real.
How do you know which one's real and which one isn't?
Which one does damage?
Fair enough, yeah, that'll do it. Is there just a little bit left of her?
No, I don't.
Or is she... Okay, there we go. But, yeah. D&D is a lot of fun. I'm very excited for future endeavors with it. I can't wait to be a player again. And I do like DMing a lot, but playing is always a good time. It's been a while since I've played. I mean, last year technically I did, but like, yeah. One shots I think we should definitely try out again.
I want to do a one shot, like DM for one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
okay. Oh. Oh yeah. Okay, now we have a grinding spot. Now. Sorry, just catching my breath now, because that makes me feel like I'm going crazy every single time.
Fair.
Oh, poor guy. Poor
Pirate.
hunter.
Oh, funny pirate. Looks
No,
like pirate.
pirate.
Hat of pirate. Hat of pirate.
No, we all wear tricorns. It's like the hunter's hat.
You are crazy.
You're all crazy. We all going crazy. Let's fucking go.
Yes, that is correct English, of course. A Molotov cocktail. Mocktail. Ha ha ha.
I want to make some
Cock! Thank you for that. Cock is always good.
Very well then.
Of course. Okay.
Yay.
Farewell, may you.
Okay, so let's wrap up. Or not. Do you want to continue?
No, we
take,
can.
Do you want to take a quick break and then continue?
No. I think we should wrap up.
Okay. Let's wrap up. I'm gonna finish off the rest of Hemwick Lane.
Yeah.
Because
Let's wrap, baby.
we did.
Come on, spit some bars. I have no beat to spit some bars too. It wouldn't come out well. As we all know, make a beat. I don't have anything to make a beat. I can't speak. I don't have a mouth. Come. Yeah, whatever.
See, hi.
Jesus Christ.
Let's see why I like crime in this place.
Rip out his intestines.
Thank you.
Yay.
They drop 2,000 echoes each, meaning I can grind
That's really
so
nice.
fast in this place.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm probably gonna. Also, these guys are called executioners, just so you know.
That makes sense. They're the executioners. This actually seems like I'd like it more than a Souls game. But I also think I may not understand.
I think it's
how,
the best one.
Damn, Daniel, that dude ugly as fuck. Art. Thank you. Can't even see his face.
Why do you think you can't see his face, bro? He doesn't want you to see how fucking ugly he is.
True. Funny executioners. Funny ragdolls of executioners.
Let me go! Okay. Time to kill some dogs.
Zach. Dogs are funny.
You see, they do like half of my health in one go.
There you go.
Sit, kid.
Hell yeah. Good time.
Thank you. See, my skill sometimes shines through. Or I
Yeah,
could
sometimes.
just, you know the whole saying of give a monkey on a typewriter will eventually write, lock a monkey in a room with a typewriter for enough time and you're gonna get, Shakespeare.
Yeah, you'll eventually get Shakespeare. Just probably. Oh, that is no. You could not push him to the point of genuine thoughts of wanting to die, like you did with me. Italian wants to bully you like how he bullied me while I played Happy Wheels. Yeah, I played Happy Wheels recently while streaming it, and I genuinely hated life. I hated it. I just had a challenge. Yes, it is. Because you also don't have the other two with you to also make fun of him.
Also,
It'd be just you.
do you underestimate my mental constitution?
Just.
Yes.
Just.
Cat. Time for final level up of the day.
Whoa.
Well, yeah, because that's really nice because it'll give you like 10,000 blood echoes per run of it, and you can do it with like literally 5 bullets.
Yeah. It will take longer than landing, but it would be more worth it in the end. I don't need the other two. Interesting challenge.
Interesting challenge.
If you can do it, you can do it.
Yeah, you have a short amount of time. We're going to be wrapping up soon.
Yeah. Well, I think it means like over multiple streams kind of thing.
Oh, yeah. I don't think you even need that much help.
Good
This
hunter.
game, hard.
This game already is a mental challenge.
Yeah.
It's a fun game though. I really like it so far. I like the story of it and how everything works.
Farewell, good hunter.
Bye, doll lady.
Fuck.
Don't have enough.
Give me 60 more damage.
Damn, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Well, you'll have to get that later, won't ya?
Yuck.
Oh, yeah. Hi there, Mickey. Oh, yeah.
I committed murder.
Holy shit. That was a lot of blood vials.
Yeah.
Just do more damage.
Okay. We are set up for success. Woo! 20 blood vials.
Speedrun time.
Come
on,
20
speed.
quicksilver bullets.
Speedrun run.
Next time,
We will beat.
the Viker
Boss.
Amelia. And do the Forbidden Forest.
Bye.
I'm probably gonna grind off stream
Next time on
to get a ton of blood vials and quicksilver bullets, and then get up to level 35. Was the recommended?
Yeah, 30 to 40. So probably 35 would be a good
Yeah,
level.
35 to give us some good. I'm gonna upgrade the cane again.
Yeah.
And if I must beat my head against that metaphorical wall until it breaks, I will. I have before. Do you even underestimate me? I will rip you limb from limb. Aside from me being very violent, how was today's stream, Randy?
Today's stream was great. I think we had some good times in it, and I appreciate everyone who had showed up. Remember, if you want to continue watching us, we'll consistently stream Sunday afternoons to evenings, but we may have a few sporadic streams and stuff, so turn on notifications for when those happen. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching who have and have stuck with us. And we'll see you next time.
See you next time. Also, I would like to send a hello to the people in VODs. If you're at 2 a.m., take a bath. Maybe eat some warm food. Make a cup of tea. Have a good day.
Yeah, also remember to follow my Twitch account and YouTube channel at
Mad Dasher.
MaddDasher5980. I also host and such, and I record videos and such.
Don't listen to him, I'm the cooler one.
Yeah. But you can see my own personal content there, and hopefully more content coming out soon enough. He says, "What do you mean? I don't drink tea. Me not British. Fuck you."
Drink your stinky leaf water.
Stinky leaf water. Woo-hoo. Proof. God damn it.
I know you Italians all too well.
Gross. But But yeah, so yeah, I think that's about it for me. Had a great time, Mister
Boulevard. Fuck.
Boulevard Fuck. Good way to
Boulevard
put it.
Fuck. Bye bye. This has been Masochists and Bloodborne Electric Boogaloo.